Yeah. Episode 5.
Oh look, she decided to show her face.
Empire Strikes Back.
The Vampire Strikes Back.
Here you go.
Camera's on.
There is Fluffy.
Floofy.
And she is very hard to see because she is all black.
Floofers.
Aw. Very floofy
That's not
kitty.
what I wanted, you piece of shit.
I guess Coots didn't want fluffy cats.
No, I do want floofy cats, but I have floofy cats.
Here, you can get a treat. You can have your little catnip crack shits. There you go.
She said I better get a treat.
Mm-hmm. You put me on camera.
Cat. Kitty cat. And a dance,
Cat.
dance, and a dance, dance, dance. Cat. I'm a kitty cat. And I'm yum 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 yum.
Alrighty. Who wants to do the recap?
Not me, I'm in the kitchen. I have to take care of food.
Not it. I'm ordering food with the wife.
I can't remember too well.
Let's see.
Dan, do you want to do the recap again?
No.
Okay.
Coots doesn't remember.
I think Coots remembers. He just
If
wants to see
anybody
his
needs
safety
them.
notes.
I do have notes that I take for each day that we have in the game.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do it then. Alright. Last,
Damn it,
you were
chicken's
briefed
not done.
that there was a criminal who was arrested for forgery numerous times, and he was placed on parole, but he fled Arkham. And you all were able to determine he went to Innsmouth, where he was born. Upon arriving, everybody kind of treated you like they didn't want you there. Very, very, yeah, you should leave. You ended up staying at the Gilman House Hotel, checking in on the 3rd floor. Later on, you then had Quincy the reporter come to you with a picture of Brian at a young age. And they were able to find a picture of Brian on a photo wall inside the hotel. So after that, you're able to trace back towards where he was. Before you ventured out, though, you did hear police sirens, and you noticed that the police were headed towards the cemetery. You all arrived at his house after some short searching, and that's where we left off.
Oh yeah, there was a shovel and like muddy boot prints on the porch or something like that. I remember the weirdest shit.
Yeah, Vinny had found the footprints leading towards a tree.
And the constable came in our little restaurant with graveyard dirt on his boots.
Yes. That was in the morning.
True.
In the morning.
And now, we're at the building.
A real piece of work.
We found it to be locked, and there were footprints on the outside of the kind of house.
I think we were in the middle of making our way in to the house, or finding a way in.
Maybe.
Well, since there were boot prints going towards the tree and a shovel on the porch, I thought maybe go look for loose dirt around the tree, see if
True.
something was buried there.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and move to where you want to.
Oh shit. Just noticed the map is up. Whoops.
All right. So first off, Holland, what are you looking for?
Um, any disturbed ground
Uh,
and the carving in the tree.
all right. So go ahead and roll me a
Spot hidden.
roll me a spot hidden check. Yeah.
Man, it's too bad you can't help it.
Whoa. Oh, yeah.
You don't notice any disturbed soil, but you do notice that there is a little etching. It's mostly faded now, and it just has some initials on it. The initials are
Okay.
with a heart circling around it.
I got the carved heart over here.
Uh-huh.
What are you looking for, Walter?
I was also looking for disturbed dirt.
Go ahead and roll me a spot hidden check. It's so muddy and so wet, it's hard to even be able to tell if anything was disturbed here. The fact when you step, it adds another
gonna be
boot
a
print,
great
and you
day.
look down after you stepped forward looking, that you notice that there was already a footprint there, but you've now stepped over it and destroyed any evidence of that boot print.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up a stick and then kind of cover up my boot print.
Alright. Vinny.
Okay, I'm also looking for loose dirt and any other footprints leading anywhere else.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a spot hidden.
The disappearing dice.
You do notice that there were a few footprints kind of around the tree, but you notice that they kind of just go over to where the frayed rope is, where a swing used to be.
I inspect.
Who's clicking?
the-
It's not me this time, I swear.
That was me.
Go on.
I
Continue
inspect-
clicking.
Vinny, go on.
Inspecting the swing.
Alright, roll me a...
I swear, this the Cthulhu thing.
Roll me a... What would this be considered? I don't, there's actually no rule for it. It's just, it's frayed rope kind of just attached to this tree. You notice that what they used to obviously be a swing set, but the swing portion of it is no longer there. It is either rotten off from the rope, and this is just kind of like the remaining of the ropes. This is kind of still attached to this dead tree.
Did this
Actually,
boot print?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Benny.
Nah. He would just said that pretty much. At least we know it's here. It was here, like the picture was taken.
So, did the boot prints look like they're going towards the rope or away from the rope?
It looks like they went to and then away from the rope.
Okay. Okay. I want to inspect the tree for any, like, knots, holes,
Roll
any,
another spot
any
hidden.
kind of
join
hiding
them with
places.
All right, both you roll.
Sunny Beach!
You don't see any area where there would be a knot on this tree or a hole in this tree. It looks very sturdy, minus the fact that it's dead.
Spent 15 or 59.
All right, Milo.
So I want to kind of go up to, I guess this is a door or a window.
There's a window.
I kind of want to look inside and see if it's like been used recently, like as in like the inside, if it's been inhabited.
It's hard
recently?
to tell from this angle. You do notice there is coffee, or like little coffee mugs kind of over this area. Little spoons kind of to the side of them, but you're not sure if they're empty, if they're full. You notice there's a little teapot to the side of it too.
Mhm.
But that's all I can really tell from this distance due to the fact that you are not inside the room.
Okay.
Mary would point out to Milo while he's right there. There is a candle over there that's been used recently. That was from last session.
Oh yeah.
Curtains pulled back and used candle near window.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Yeah. I didn't get to roll a spot hidden, so I don't know.
Oh, she pointed it out last session, so you would have noticed it. It is in that window.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think we may need to get inside.
I don't think it'll be that easy.
Considering which, Coots.
Is the door next to Robert, I assume?
Yes,
I've been told it was locked.
it is indeed.
Okay.
Don't you get any special tools?
Let's see. Swear to God, I got it. I got a little something. I'm not the best at it, but I can give it a wing or two.
Go for it.
Then I'll pull out a little locksmith set. Get a nice rake and a nice tensioner. And I'd like to
I'm gonna
finagle
watch
this
it
door a
go.
little bit.
All right. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Is you are going to need to roll me a locksmith check.
Okay. Here goes nothing. Oh!
So
I kind of want to do it.
Go ahead.
Do it.
I'm doing it.
All right.
Doing it. I think this is worth it.
Spinning for luck.
Yep. And I'll check it. Haha.
All right. With that, you hear and the door is unlocked.
Okay. You haven't done this before, huh?
Not too often. They taught me back at the marshal's office, but I never done it out in the field.
After you.
I'll make sure my gloves are on nice and tight, and I'll open the door, Coots.
All right. Go ahead and open the door. Inside, you notice
Also-
wilting plants that are partially dead. The right side's kind of empty. Notice that there are chairs on the other side, along with a coffee table with a few mugs with a pot over by it.
First looking at the floor. Is the floor dusty? Like, am I leaving like
Look,
solid boot prints?
No, you're not leaving solid boot prints, but it is dusty.
Okay. I will kind of have a light step, like a rolled ankle kind of step, just to make sure I don't leave behind a boot print or anything like that. Well, let's look around, shall we?
Yep. I will also don some gloves and proceed to assist with searching.
Excuse me.
Out of character, does the electric torch? That's just a fucking flashlight, right?
Yep.
Okay. Vinny would hand over, like, go into his bag and he's like, goes over to Robert and gives him his flashlight.
Good
Yeah,
thinking.
this should help.
Thanks.
I think I got one of those too.
Vinny would kind of clean off, like, is there a way, like, to clean off his shoes?
There's like the side of the bottom frame of the door. You can like scrape your shoes off if you want to.
There might be, if this is like an old farmhouse, our house has a steel piece in the concrete next to our doorway for scraping off boots.
Then sure, there's one of those.
I want to look at this these coffee mugs and everything that's on the table and see if it looks like it's been recently used, if it's like warm or cold, whatever.
All right, go ahead and roll me a. Roll me a.
Thermodynamics.
Oh yeah,
Archaeology?
thermodynamics. No, this is not archaeology. I would say, I'd say roll me a spot hidden for one of those. So the coffee itself is cold and it's almost at the bottom, and it's kind of hard to tell how long it's been here. There is a little bit of mold in one of the cups. The teapot is just kind of sitting there. It's also, you can kind of see black is kind of staying on the outside of the lip where you pour it, looking like coffee. In the center of the table, there is a candle kind of sitting up, and it's partially melted through.
Okay. It doesn't look like people have been here recently.
Ah,
At least 2 recently.
well, you never know what they left behind.
Looks like they left behind a bunch of mold.
As Vinny comes in, he'll try to clean off his shoes, not to leave too much dirt.
Right.
He kind of walks around, making sure not to touch anything.
I'm gonna try this door.
One's gonna stay outside and look around and see if anybody's watching us.
Alright. Inside of this area is the kitchen that you entered in, Milo. 2 chairs are against this round table, and 2 chairs are kind of back against the wall. The sink is completely clean. There's a little cup of sugar right where you see it. And then you have your fridge on the right-hand side. Holland, go ahead and roll me a spot hidden check. Okay. You are looking around, you just see cars kind of driving past, you see a few parked on the street, but nothing really sticks out to you.
Okay.
I'm gonna open the fridge.
You open the fridge, and inside you find a bunch of moldy, rotted fish.
I'm gonna close the fridge.
Fucking gross.
Good job.
Specifically, I would like to close the fridge.
In fact, actually, go ahead and roll me a Constitution check.
Yeah, because that smell is now gonna just roll out and be in that room.
You feel very sick to your stomach. Vinny, you as well. Roll me a Constitution check for you as well. You're holding it back, but it does not smell pleasant. You notice that Milo kind of turns pale.
Yo, go outside, bro. Or, man. Sorry. My brain's not working.
You're
today.
good, dude.
Go outside. Get
I
some
go to
man.
the sink.
You go to the sink.
Oh, gross.
You're not puking, but you're definitely dry heaving.
Ew.
Consume.
Make it more obvious that we were here. Go outside.
I kind of like throw my hand back in like just 1 second while I'm like.
Alright. Moving to Robert and Walter.
Let's rock.
Inside you find two beds, dressers back against the wall.
How would the beds look?
The beds look made. There's a little bit of dust on them, but not, like I said, not overly a large amount.
Turn on the flashlight, check it under the beds.
Looking at the beds, you don't really notice anything except one has a little wooden gun underneath it.
I'll get closer to it. Maybe somebody carved their initials into it. If nothing else kind of sticks out from it, I'll just leave it alone.
Alright, you don't notice anything on it, you just kind of leave it alone. What are you doing, Walter?
I'm gonna start going through the dressers.
Alright, you open up that dresser that you're right there.
Mm-hmm.
And open it up, you notice there's different dresses in here, flower dresses. Looks to be maybe for like a 13, 14-year-old girl.
Okay. this dresser has dresses in it. And then close it up and move over to the next one.
That one,
Maybe he had a sister.
same about the same age. Except for boys, it's kind of like shirts and pants and stuff like that. Very common male dress for that period. Oh, about 10, 20 years ago period.
So that's just me opening the drawer and looking inside,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay. So if I want to actually like go through the clothes, move them around, see if there's anything hidden
That's
in
a
there.
spot hidden check.
Okay. We're gonna try it
Right.
because I've been doing so good at those today. Jesus Christ.
With a 30%? Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right. You shuffle around. You don't find anything.
Yeah. I mean, the only way to get that as a better score on that is to succeed at it. So. Then not finding anything in that drawer, I would go to the other one and start searching through there
All
as
right,
well.
go ahead and do that.
I'm trying to look behind him. Goods.
Come on. God, that was so close. I'm not gonna spend the 4 for it.
All right. Same thing. Don't find anything in there.
Anything behind him?
So
not
Walter-
that you can see.
So Walter you can see Walter kind of hastily going through it, barely checking through the clothes and stuff. And then he just
Using
kinda
the flashlight.
starts walking away.
All right.
Using the flashlight and kind of shifting him a little bit. You know how
looking-
criminals are.
Looking behind it.
Yeah.
Roll me a spot hidden check.
Cool. Fuck a duck.
Hang on, let me change.
All right, I failed everything so far. Let's continue looking. One more thing I wanted to do. I wanted to do a quick basement check, like knock on the floor,
Yep,
see if it's foundation made.
Solid. You guys are
Okay.
on a coastal town, so
So it is
basements are-
kind of.
Yeah. Now again, you can check inside of these if you want to check the clothing, if you want to see if Walter missed anything.
That sounds like a DM
Um,
hint.
I was gonna say I would check him as well, especially this one, since
Yep,
it's his
roll a
older
spot
one,
hidden.
starting from the top since he is taller. How's that?
Inside, you do find something that he missed. It's a little, almost leather-bound, little, almost like a wallet inside, but it's a little bit longer than a wallet, probably about 8 inches by 8 inches, and it looks to be very thin.
I'll take a skim through it.
All right, you open it up, and inside you find 2 newspaper clippings, and those newspaper clippings have 2 names and details of people's life. One of them is Amy Drommel, which the obituary said died of a heart attack at the age of 46. She is survived by her son Brian Drommel and her daughter Marcia Drommel, and taken before her it was her husband Jack Drommel.
The other was a death of Jack Drommel.
She was preceded by Jack Drommel,
preceded
and
by.
her husband died before she did. And then the other obituary is the same thing except for the father, and it says surviving is Brian Drommel, Marcia Drommel, and Amy Drommel, and he apparently died in a machining accident at the age
Who died in that?
of
Brian?
37. Jack. Jack is Brian's father.
Let's see, B, D. One moment. Hold on. You know, if you're gonna look for something, you gotta look a little harder.
What?
I hold up the newspaper clippings.
Oh. They must have blended in with the clothes. It is a little dark in here.
I'm gonna continue like searching through the kitchen for
But
anything important.
You don't find anything else important in there.
We might know
Okay.
what that BD meant on the tree outside.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Brian Drommel.
Brian Drum.
Who's ER?
Who we're looking for?
I think so.
I think we need to search for the ER.
That could give us a lead on where Mr. BD is.
Well, you might want to check behind me on the other dresser too. My eyes
Yeah,
aren't so
won't
good
hurt.
today.
I'll check the circuits.
All right, go ahead and roll me that.
Yay!
Inside this, you don't notice anything other than a photo. It looks more recent. It has a mother, no father figure in this photo. A mother, she looks very pale. Her eyes are quite large. She has kind of like a wide smile. She looks to be a little bit heavier, kind of fat around the neck, kind of covering in folds almost. To her left is her daughter. Blonde hair, from how the black and white photo shows light variations in hair. She's wearing a little flower dress, which is actually right next to that, and beside her is a older boy, probably you guess around the age of 21, 22. He's kind of smiling. He has black hair, a bit of a 5 o'clock shadow, and you notice on the back of the photo it says Brian. It says Brian, Marcia, and Mom.
Brian, Masha, and Mom. Not exactly the initials we were looking for.
I'd like to take a look in the bathroom. Kind of like open up the back of the toilet.
The
I'll put
toilet's
everything back.
full of stagnant water, and the bathtub has yellow stains in it. That's all you find in there.
Fantastic.
I want to pick
What's
up the
plus?
pillows on the beds and see if there's something underneath them.
There's nothing underneath the pillows.
The other two rooms don't really have anything.
Ooh. Are these like traditional beds? You know, box spring mattress.
Yes.
Okay. Can I lift up the mattress and see if there's anything underneath there?
Yep, there's nothing underneath there.
What about under the beds?
Other
Toy
than the
gun.
toy gun.
Oh, okay.
Curious. Are the walls lined with wallpaper?
No, they are lined with paint. Your guess would probably be lead lined paint.
Oh, lead paint!
Don't touch the walls.
You don't know that this time period.
We don't know that yet.
No, I was
Kids
gonna check
licking the
for,
walls and shit.
I was gonna check for newspaper clippings hiding in the wallpaper, but I see potted plants at the entrance. Are
Yep.
these all wilted?
Yes.
As a owner of plants, how old or how dry does the dirt seem? Like weeks old dry?
It looks to be probably maybe a year or two dry.
All right, yeah, all right, that's pretty crusty.
Y'all find anything in here?
Old picture, some newspaper clippings. Nothing too weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the other rooms don't have anything. It's just the kitchen and the bathroom.
Has anybody checked the furniture out here?
I checked the table for.
What, you want to find some loose change, maybe?
No, sometimes people hide important documents underneath the cushions.
Alright, I guess I can help out and start just picking up cushions.
Yep, same.
Alright, you start picking up cushions. You don't find anything except for 2 pennies and a nickel.
Alright. Does this look
We're
like it'd be a
rich.
heavy couch, or is it something that I can like
It-
kind of lift up?
It was a couch made in the 1910s. It's a very heavy
Dirty.
fucking couch.
Can I check behind it?
I checked behind it. There's nothing there, other than a whole bunch of cobwebs
Yay, cobwebs.
and a few dead stink bugs.
They would not be here at that point in time.
Nope. They're a recent invasive species.
Ah, okay. Then you find dead fucking
Cockroaches.
or, no, not
Ladybugs.
ladybugs. Thank you.
The ladybird beetles were also something new.
Are they?
Fine,
Yeah.
cockroaches then.
There we go.
Fuck off.
Larry, actually.
I didn't know about the
No.
ladybugs.
I'm
The
gonna
ladybird
kinda-
beetles were recent. Ladybugs before that, they didn't come inside the houses, so
Ah.
I want to pull the couch forward a little bit. Just kinda
All right,
scoot it
roll me a
across.
strength check.
Okay,
I'm gonna help him.
All right, both roll me a strength check.
that's fine.
You scoot it forward some, and you just see the cobwebs kind of extend out. Some dead, dried, wrapped insects. Some dead spiders on the ground.
So nothing like
Mm-mm.
underneath the couch that would have popped
Nope.
up. Okay. Well, I don't really see anything. Anything in those chairs?
Mary will
Nope.
check them.
Minus the change. Nope.
What's
Okay.
underneath the table?
Dust.
Okay.
Are there any?
I'm just covering all my bases, okay?
I
Are
have
there
a
any
sneaking
photos on the walls?
There is 2 photos. The rest of the photos, you actually see a clear dust imprint where they've been taken off. One photo is of what you guess to be the mother and father, a kind of a young age. The date right at the bottom says 1899. And you notice they're both kind of like looking at each other. They look decently young, probably in their early to mid 20s. The other one is it's not actually a picture, but a painting of the port of Innsmouth.
Painting.
Can I take a closer look at that one?
You sure can. Roll me a spot hidden. What are you looking for?
Anything standing out of the ordinary, kind of like our odd little white speck fellow eyeball from the whatchamacallit photo
You
reel.
notice that there is a kind of a marble granite building in the background you guys have not yet come across. And you see what looks to be like a Freemason sign above it, and then underneath it is something etched, but you can't make it out because it's a painting.
Marble granite mason?
A building, like it's a building made of granite and marble.
Okay.
And it had a Freemason symbol on it?
Yes.
What does that mean as a person who's not...
it's a square and a
Compass?
compass. So a carpenter's square or a machinist square and a compass.
Okay. Thank
Oh,
you.
the Freemason symbol?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I have no idea what it is.
Is she serious?
Yeah, it's one of those communities like the Illuminati and whatnot.
What are you talking about over there?
Hey. Just they left 2 photos on the wall. I was taking a look at this one. I wasn't too keen on what was in it. It's the one of the port. Looks like there's a building back there.
If you investigate it, Robert, after she pointed out, yes, you do notice it.
Okay. That might be worth a look. But, Sir shoots a lot, or whoever he wants to be. At the port might be an issue.
Oh.
So, based upon this drawing, it's not at the port, it's actually along the riverside leading into the community.
Yeah. Let me jot this down.
Are they like typical like photo frames? Like you could probably hide something behind them.
Coach, you said like Riverside?
Yes.
Okay. Along the port.
The Ritz River going past the port into Innsmouth. No, these are normal fucking, like, hangable picture frames, Milo. I was gonna tell you, there's nothing behind the fucking photos.
Check everything.
Go ahead and put those back when you're done.
Well, did any of you find anything interesting?
Some dead fish.
Thought I smelled that.
Some newspaper clippings on the family. Currently survived by Brian. And
didn't mention anybody with the initials. What was it? ER.
nothing ER. I got a Masha and Masha's mom, but I don't know what her name would have been. It was like a, this is an older photo. It was signed Brian, Masha, and Mom. And the newspaper article only said something about Amy Drummel, Jack Drummel, who were both dead, and the family survived by Brian Drummel. His mom died at age 46.
Any chance that maybe he's been a bit homesick and visited the graveyard? Maybe
can look.
where his mom and dad are?
We can
Yeah.
look. Hopefully, Officer Angry Pants ain't gonna be there.
True, we might want to wait a few hours.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Can I
say that's probably
examine-
slim to none.
Can I examine out here myself and see if there's anything of note
Yeah.
that yeah, there's mist, be it disturbed soil or
Yep, and you find nothing that has not already been found.
okay.
Computer says
Anybody
no.
check- Does anybody check
Mine no.
behind the house?
I have
Uh,
not yet.
Around the house.
Holland and I walked around.
Okay.
Coots, by the way, were these windows like jammed or
Yes, they are all
bolted?
they are all not bolted, but the lock is on.
Hmm.
Around this time, Walter and Holland, roll me a spot hidden check.
Here we go.
Nice.
You notice driving down the road past you guys. Oh, no, well, you do, Walter, not you, Holland.
Yeah.
You notice.
Apparently I'm oblivious.
You notice Constable Elliot Ropes driving down this road.
That's Angry Constable, right? Constable
Yep.
Angry Pants?
Yep.
I'd
Okay.
reach back and knock on the door really
He
loudly.
appears to be leaving from the cemetery area.
Hmm.
So yeah, Walter reaches back and knocks on the door really loud.
Oh shit! Somebody must
He ends
be.
up starting to slow down and ends up parking and getting out of his car. Starts walking up to you.
Oh shit! Hey Holland.
I kind of peek out and see if there's anything I can like, if I can see what's going on outside. But also try to not be seen.
Walter, Holland, what are you doing?
Uh,
I kind of get Holland's attention and be like, "Hey, the dude's coming up."
I'll get out my camera and I'll be like, okay, stand there. I'll act like I'm taking pictures of you in the area and
You got it.
anything.
So as you pull out your camera, start acting like you're taking pictures of him, he just comes storming up and just... The fuck do you think you're doing?
We're scouting out areas for, have you ever seen any of those new moving pictures?
This is private property. I don't give a damn about your moving pictures. Also, go ahead and roll me a, let's see, what would this be? Roll me a fast talk.
Fast talk. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no, dude.
Oh no.
Oh,
It's a time for Vinny to tackle someone.
Also, isn't that the wrong kind of camera for a moving picture?
Oh shit.
I'm just here to scope out the area. The crew will be coming later and bringing some good money.
Listen, I don't care. You get off this property or else I'm gonna arrest you.
Okay. I'll start packing.
5, 4,
Can we hear him?
3, 2,
leaving.
1, and you guys rush off, and he gets back in his car and drives back into the city.
While inside, Robert just had his finger over his mouth, like, shh, shut the fuck up.
So you see him speed off back inside the city, so you guys know he's gone.
Yep. So we head back.
He's Mr. Grouchy Pants for sure.
Alright, come on, we gotta go.
Maybe I'll creak open the door. Hey guys, we should probably beat it.
Yeah, come on, everybody out.
You gotta tell me twice. Sorry, I'm eating dinner.
You guys go ahead
Walter
and close.
runs over and hops in his car.
You guys go ahead and close that map.
Okay.
But it closed. Oh, there's a-
All right.
Okay, I'm closing all the doors. I also do the reverse Jimmy, to where
Okay.
if you lock it from the inside, you
Yep.
can just take a plate and.
All right. Where are you guys going?
To the graveyard.
All right.
Well, we got 2 places we can look at. We got that weird building
Yeah.
with the symbol
we're
on it,
somewhere
and
around
graveyard.
Well, do we want to go to the? Well, where do you guys want to go?
With the weird symbol.
You said you
They-
just left the graveyard, right? So we're like right
It
next
looked
to
like
it.
They were driving away from the cemetery.
Why don't we just go to the cemetery? He's not coming back.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Best time is in.
All right. You guys drive up to where I moved the green arrow, and upon arriving, you notice that there is one single constable there. He just kind of has his hands in his pocket, and you recognize him as Constable Nathan Birch.
The not so angry constable.
And he has his traditional long overcoat on. He doesn't have a hat on, and he's kind of sitting there with his hands in his pocket. And you pull up, kind of holds him out, and what are you all doing out here?
We heard some ruckus.
Ah, yeah. There's been some issues with the grave. Someone over here. It's seems to be some grave robbing or something.
Grave robbing.
Yeah. You want to hop out of your cars? I know it's raining a little bit, but I mean, I'd much rather talk to you face to face. I don't like people in their cars when I'm standing out here, as a constable. I don't want you to pull a gun on me and shoot me through the door.
Oh,
I
not a
can do that.
problem.
Yeah, that's fine.
I wouldn't want to damage my door either, but sure, I'll get out.
So you will hop out, and he walks over, and he's like, I can show you the grave, but I had to warn you that, none of you law enforcement, I can't let any of you near the graves. But I can show you what happened if you want me to.
Yes.
Alright. He starts walking, and you guys walk about 5 minutes, eventually takes you, and you see this large pile of dirt kind of off to the side. And you notice there's a large hole kind of emptied out. With muddy footprints kind of leaving the scene, and then kind of trailing off and disappearing into the grass from it wiping off of whoever was wearing these shoes. And what's it? That grave right there was just robbed. Now, like I said, don't touch anything. None of you are law enforcement, so I can have any of you messing around with that. But yeah, just thought I'd show you what we're doing. You guys looking for anybody in particular? We got a whole bunch of people, including Obed Marsh buried here.
Yeah, none of us are law enforcement.
Who's the
take out
poor
my-
fellow?
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering.
That's gonna remain confidential.
Alright.
I'm gonna take out my camera and I'll take a picture.
Alright.
And I'll try to get the gravestone if I can.
Alright. Before we go to that, he's gonna look to all you. So, I think I asked this before, but I want to ask again, what are all of you doing out here?
Well, kind of stuck with the flooding, so we just.
Oh no,
Moseying
like
about.
what brought you to Innsmouth? Most people don't come here for vacations and fun.
Do we just tell him we're looking for a friend?
I think we could also say that I'm whispering this, that we were sent to find a bond jumper.
Mary will pipe up and just say, have you ever played the game where you and a group of friends just get together and point at a random place on a map and just go see what's there?
Can't say I have. I have never really left Innsmouth. Been here my whole life.
Well, we're a bit of an adventurous crew. We like to go around and just see what's around. And, well, we happened to point to here, and when we came here, they got flooded in, and, you know, might as well see the place while we're stuck here.
Oh, I almost forgot to ask. I'm sorry. Pardon my interruption of you right there, ma'am. But there was a. I know this is kind of rude to say since you're the only outsiders here, but have any of you heard of a man named Robin McAllens?
I don't know any Robins.
Robert.
Well, what's going on with him?
We got a call today from some chief of police named O'Malley something from Markham. Just wanted to talk to him, and I said I don't know what the hell that is, but it seemed kind of pressing. He wanted to ask him how some investigation was going or something. Gotta talk to the chief for that, and I can get him on my radio if you want me to. As of course, if you know who he is. Somebody roll me, or actually all of you, roll me a parapsychology check.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, I rolled the wrong one. Shit.
Oh wait, I
rolled psychology.
Psychoanalysis or
Psychoanalysis. Psychoanalysis.
Yes,
I don't know.
psychoanalysis. I
That's
totally
not gonna
clicked
be
the
good for
wrong
me.
one.
I said the wrong thing.
I failed anyway. Be alright.
Oh god.
Will anybody succeed?
I almost got a fucking one.
Does anyone ever use any luck?
Damn.
I'm not about
I
to
can't
spend-
even use luck.
Alright.
Did anybody succeed?
I would have to spend
Go
13
ahead
luck
and
in order to
go ahead and roll me.
succeed.
Everybody go and roll me a psychology check too, because this could be just base psychology.
Ooh. A.
Hey!
A.
You notice he keeps
Oh, I got the
fiddling
cool
around
number.
inside of the pocket inside of his trench coat, Mary, and he keeps looking more so at Robert than any of the rest of you.
Can I roll? What am I looking for here?
Like whatever he has in his jacket, he seems to be kind of grabbing onto on and off.
Oh boy.
Wait.
Does it seem like he's reaching for a weapon?
And it seems as if he's holding on to something that gives him comfort. And he also seems to know that you all are lying to him, and he knows that Robert McAllen is standing right in front of him.
Oh, I got food here. Hold-
Alright. At seeing that he has kind of got us, the jig is up, Mary is going to turn to our dear policeman and say, well, I know a Robert McAllen's.
Ah, okay, it's Robert McAllen's. Well, my apologies. So you're a marshal.
That is correct.
Why didn't you tell us that when you first came in? We would have helped with anything you need.
I've rather been told to stay a little bit more quiet about my business here.
Understood. Yeah, your chief gave us a pretty good description of you and your, I don't know, what are they called? Co-assistant marshals, this morning, right before we got the call about the grave robbery. And, well, I was told to wait out here. There's a certain other constable that's not very happy to find out that you're all the marshals. But if you all need any help with anything, you let me know. Go ahead and look at the graves, because, well, let's just say, I knew it after he described you to me, because I have a keen eye for faces.
Well, you seem like a little bit more calmer than your other constables around here.
The chief's pretty calm. There's the other one that he doesn't like new people. I don't really like new people either, but I don't mind you one way or the other. As long as you don't mess with me, I won't mess with you.
Yeah, that's what I didn't want to do when I come here. I didn't want to step on anybody's toes. I just
Oh, he
wanted to...
purposely steps on people's toes, so you're fine.
Yeah, I see that. You step on toes, it's more like he's kicking my shins.
Anyways, he kind of moves over the caution tape and holds it up for all of you to come in. Also, if anybody wants to check him while he's holding up this caution tape, feel free to roll me a spot hidden check.
I
Yeah.
would like to, Ivan.
Sure.
No.
All right.
Robert.
So Robert and Vinny, both of you notice there's an underslung sawed-off shotgun underneath his trench coat. That's kind of like slung there. He's holding this up. It's kind of very hard to see, but while he's holding it up with his trench coat kind of outward now, you can spot that. Same with you, Mallow.
Is that about where his hand was?
Yeah.
What was that?
And he has the underslung 12-gauge shotgun underneath his trench coat, and that was why he was kind of grabbing at whenever he was talking with all of you.
So I want to go around the grave, but I want to stand on the opposite side to kind of look at it. Like, not step on any boot prints or anything like that, just kind of strafe along the edges to where I'm facing him the entire time.
Alright. You do that, and as you kind of look down while you're keeping him in your periphery, you look down and you notice this coffin is still kind of closed, but the dirt is very much disturbed. And on the coffin itself, the one that is fully disturbed, the name Marcia Drommel is on it, and the other one is written Jack Drommel.
The one that's disturbed is Marcia Drommel's?
The one that's disturbed is Marcia Drommel's.
Wait. This is Marsha and Jack. Where's Amy?
Sorry, what?
Amy.
I'm sorry, no, it's not Marcia. It's Amy and Jack. My apologies. It's
Okay,
Amy and
okay,
Jack.
okay.
Not Marcia.
Okay. Marsha's still alive.
I also want to like consistently keep an eye and like posture myself to where I'll always like have him in view.
Yep. As a person who works security a lot, I understand what you mean. Okay, so what are you going to do, Robert? He seems to have no ill intent now. He was just kind of holding on to it. Like, like people will get nervous tics or they'll do something when they're nervous. That's basically what he was doing. He wasn't doing it as a hostile intent, more so as this is my comfort item.
Right. Constable, I got a couple questions for you.
Like a real American.
What's your questions?
When do you guys know when this happened? Who was the first one out here?
Apparently last night, we got a call. It was anonymous. Probably around 5-6 a.m. in the morning. First one out here was the chief, and then Ropes beat me out here, and I was the last one to show up, so they put me on guard duty.
Ropes. Is he the real angry one?
It would be Elliot.
Okay, yeah. I saw him this morning. He definitely asked where we were.
Wait, what was his name?
Elliot
Elliot.
Ropes.
ER?
Elliot Ropes. R-O-P-E-S.
Yeah.
Oh.
And what was the initial on the tree?
ER.
Oh, did Ropes know these people?
Ropes. No, I don't think he did. No.
Constable, do you know Brian?
Brian. Does this person have a last name?
Drommel.
Brian Drummel. Well, this is his parents' grave. I know that. He hasn't been here for a long time. I know he moved back. Not moved back, but moved into Arkham. His sister's still here, though.
His sister's here.
Yeah.
I know you gave me the name, Coots, but you fucking info dumped
Marcia.
me. Marcia. No, that's not. Is it Marcia?
Marcia
Marcia
is
yeah,
the
it is.
sister.
Yeah, it is Marcia. Yeah, that's right. That's Marcia.
Moss is one of the priestess over at the Esoteric Order of Dagon, actually.
I might need to go give a question or two.
Alright, just make sure
Esoteric
that
Order.
if you wish to enter, you have to join.
Gotta join?
No, you have to join the order. You have to understand, this isn't like going to a mass. What we believe in is something that's been part of our culture since the 1800s. We worship Dagon. In return, we get fish to feed people and ship out of here. That's how the town makes money.
Oh,
Interesting.
that's pretty interesting. And you said you had a radio.
Oh yeah, it's in my car.
Do you mind?
No, feel free.
You said Dagon? That word sprung up to me at some point while I've been here. You said that you all worship the water to bring in...
Not the water,
Fish.
Dagon.
And Dagon's this deity, like, what, I don't want to call it, not mythos, but like, is Dagon like a singular
Pantheon?
deity, or is he like part of?
Are you asking in character or out of character?
I'm asking in character because I'm
Okay.
genuinely curious as an archaeologist.
Dagon is a singular god. He provides us food. We started following him once Obed came back from his expeditions out in the Pacific and found a bunch of islanders and came back with it. And ever since, we've never had a dry fishing day ever.
Interesting. What kind of worships do you all do for him?
I openly cannot speak about that unless you join.
Fair enough. No disrespect towards you. I am an archeologist, so I definitely.
No offense
I'm very
taken.
curious.
Anybody that wants to know about Dagon, feel free. It's helped our community a lot, and he's helped our community a lot.
Definitely.
Does this Marcia live at the esoteric order of the
The Esoteric
one?
Order of Dagon, yes, she lives there.
Okay. And there's no way we can get her to like meet us outside or something?
Oh no, you can go right up and knock on the door and ask for her. She'll come right out, but you cannot enter inside of it unless you're a follower.
Okay. We just might want to ask her about her brother.
So just a reminder, so with her grave, with Amy's grave, it is dug out, but the coffin lid is still closed, but it looks as if it had been opened, but is shut.
Have the remains been disturbed for her, or did you all like shut the coffin back up?
I wasn't here whenever I came here, and it was just like that, so I don't know. You'd have to talk to the chief or to somebody else. If you want to get down there and look, feel free.
Yeah, I kind of hop down and I start like looking over everything and examining.
Alright, you open it up, and there are no bones. There's no body. Inside, however,
At him.
there is a journal,
A journal.
along with numerous other slips of what looks to be forgery.
I look back at everybody and I open it completely up. Like, looks like you've got more than disturbed remains.
Yeah, I see that. That's disconcerting. If you take some
Oh.
body out of a grave, especially since she's been dead for about 3-4 years, that can't be a good move.
Yeah,
Sounds like a homestay.
I reach for the journal and look it over. Does it look like it was buried with her, or was it
It
kind
looks as if
not
it's
there?
recent.
It's recent, okay.
I'm holding an umbrella over him so it's not damaging the pages
Okay.
or anything.
And then the other slips, like the forgeries, what?
All
what's
of them
on
have the name Brian Drommel signed at the bottom.
What are they addressed from? Like a bank?
Dressed from different banks all over Arkham.
Different banks.
Any dates
looks
recent?
like our,
The most recent date was 2 years ago.
looks like our boy was having some issues.
He might have chosen this as a place to hide those, as the least likely place anybody would look for his forgery.
While like fishing through like the forgeries, I kind of pocket the journal to look at later.
Okay. Do you want to roll me a... Are you doing this obviously, or are you trying to keep this under wraps?
I do it nonchalantly, like not like making it super obvious, but definitely not trying to hide.
Like you're trying
Well,
to keep it out of the range. Just like,
do
whoop.
it a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Holy
So you
fuck.
put it in, and
I
all of a sudden it
dropped it.
drops on the coffin, and you pick it back up and you stuff it in your pocket. He just kind of looks at you. Is everything okay in there? You know you can't take evidence away from a crime scene, right?
Oh yeah, I'm just holding on to it while I look through these real quick.
That's nice. You can hold on to it and then put it back.
Yep. I fished through the forgeries a little bit longer, like
Fish.
actually like looking at each one, and then I set those down, and then I pull out the journal and start looking through it.
All right, you notice
I'll
there's-
hand down my.
Go ahead.
I'll hand down the camera so you can take pictures of them as well. That way we've got copies.
As you flip through the journal, you notice that most of them are drawn sketches of the dock, the reef you saw out in the water, the beach area, and then you eventually stumble upon writing.
Mm-hmm.
The writing, the best you can read it, it says, "It calls to me. I miss them. Everything I missed, and I feel as if I miss, though I have not yet transpired myself with being with them. I feel the pull of it every day. My mind, my dreams awaken, these images flooding them, haunting me."
I take photos of that specific snippet and then of everything else.
Okay.
Is there any other writing or anything like
Nope.
along the linings of the journal? Yeah, that's
Nope.
about it.
That's it.
Okay. So I set the journal on top, like the forgeries in like a neat stack, like in the corner of the coffin,
Okay.
and I look around to see if there's anything else kind of missed or like stored inside the coffin, like inside, like is it just straight wood?
It's
or
just
is
straight wood.
Okay. So no
there any
like
gay
inner
wood?
linings or anything.
Is there any what?
Never mind.
I caught it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I also
just
got
chose to ignore it. Like, is there like any inner like lining anywhere that somebody could like hide something
No.
else?
It is just a basic coffin.
Okay.
It's a pauper's coffin.
Yeah. All right, then I'll close the lid back up and
Okay.
hop out.
Just repurpose some pallets.
Did Mr. Ropes know the Drommels pretty well?
Fuck.
I said, Elliot didn't know these people at all. At least what I know.
Does he have a sister?
Yes, he does.
What's her name?
Her name's Elizabeth.
I see.
I was just curious because he was very, very upset this morning, so I wasn't sure if that was towards us or if it was because someone he knew dear had their grave disturbed.
What was your question?
I wasn't sure if he was angry with us this morning or if he was angry because
He's
somebody
always
that
angry.
he might have known
He's always
very well.
angry. It's not you. He's just always
Alright.
like this. He's even angry to us at the station.
Yeah, at least the feeling's mutual around then.
Uh-huh. But this explains a few things. And I thought I got a few questions answered. But, well, now I got a few more. But I gotta go.
Does he often complain about his sister's relationship with people?
He doesn't really talk about his sister. His sister's married now.
Is she still here?
Yeah,
No.
she's still here. Good luck finding her, though.
But she is here in Innsmouth.
Yeah.
Okay. And where is that esoteric order of Dagon?
So if you go down this street, hang a right past the Hosh Mansion, and just keep following that all the way to the bridge, you can't miss it. Large white building.
Large white building. Any distinctive markings on it, or is it just...
There's an old Masonic imagery at the top of it. Used to be a Freemason building.
Gotcha. Okay.
Huh.
I kind of brush myself off while I'm listening to him. And I kind of look at it and say, I think we're done here.
As you get most of the dirt off, I'll hand you my clean handkerchief so you can get a little bit more off.
Oh, thank you. I kind of start rubbing away at this fucking one spot that I missed.
I imagine while all of you were like rooting around in the grave, you just had Vinny just like standing with his arms crossed, like right next to the cop, like in case something went down, just a deck.
I mean, that's technically what he's doing. He's no
Cop's just trying to get a paycheck, bro.
Mary has just been standing nearby being the almost silent observer, just every now and then piping up.
Oh, and I guess I need to buy your radio.
Yeah, come on by. And he lifts you up so all you can leave, and he walks into his car and hands you the radio.
I'll dial it into... I thought it was 2-1. Pretty sure it was 2-1, because the hospital was 2-8.
Uh-huh.
Not sure if you're gonna be able to reach all the way down there.
Well, he somehow got a call down over here.
I got a call on the
That's just-
phone.
Phone call.
Hey, don't knock it till you try it.
You try it, and it's dead air.
Maybe one day.
Maybe if you you smack it a little bit, maybe it'll work.
I love percussive maintenance.
Roll a luck check. If you smack it, roll a luck check.
Nope.
Nope. Dead air.
I should have kept my luck. Damn. I'll give him a call.
Before we go, I do have one more question. Has the flooding gone down enough that we can go down to the lighthouse yet? I know it was blocked off when we first got here.
The flooding should have gone down at this point, yeah. If you want to, there's a phone booth right over there. And then he kind of points over, and there is a phone booth. Because at this time, if you did not know, phone booths were around. They just cost a fucking arm and leg.
Didn't they cost like an actual quarter to make
Yes.
a call?
Yes, it did.
Holy shit.
Which is about
like a-
$75.
Yep.
God damn.
Jesus Christ.
It's like a fucking $10 meal.
Alright, are you gonna go to the phone booth, or are you gonna wait till you're back at the hotel?
I got a quarter. He's gonna rip my ear off anyways.
Alright, you go to the phone booth, you put the quarter in, and all of a sudden, you just hear this over the phone.
Intimate phone operator, can I help you?
Can you get a call out to Arkham Police Station?
Transferring you to Arkham. Arkham, how can I help you?
This is Robert McAllen's. Can I get on the phone with the chief?
Oh yeah, 1 second. Arkham Police Department, how can I help you?
This is Robert McAllen's. Give me
Oh,
a call.
you fucker, you know how long I've been worried about you?
Probably too long.
Anything interesting happened while you've been there?
Well, we actually just got to the interesting part. We've been running around chasing dead ends until, well, we learned that our friend Brian might have liked a lady called Elizabeth Ropes. His mom and dad are dead. We just found out that somebody dug up mom and dad's graves.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. This is the Innsmouth phone operator. Just wanted to let you know that your call has been disconnected. We apparently still have line damage on the phones.
Right. Slam the phone.
Your phone goes down.
Where did he get to? Dug up the grave?
You don't know.
Damn it! I hate the coast. Whatever, let's go.
Did we all notice the phone getting cut off? Or?
Well, you notice Robert just fucking.
Yeah, Vinny had called out. What happened?
They got some like phone damage on the lines or something like that. This is why I hate the coast.
And also, Dan, to correct you, Jill messaged me this. It's only 2 cents.
I messaged it in the Arkham Suite Lounge as well.
Neat. Okay, so I'm 2 pennies down.
What's
I
that?
wish phones costed 2 cents.
Then Vinny kind of walks over and kind of whispers, "You think they just cut the lines or something?"
Yeah, maybe.
would
But I mean,
feel
it did
more
float
like-
around here.
I feel that it would more be that the operator just listening in unplugged connection.
Yeah.
You know, it's not bad. Not bad.
Well, I gotta tell you, the phone connections have been bad. I wouldn't attribute it to anybody but Blood Switch. It's probably just the water. Some of the lines went down. We know we got maintenance guys working on them right now, so that might have been the reason why it went out.
Yeah.
Do you all need
Diamond's
me
impeccable.
to high speed you over to the lighthouse?
No, that's a little bit of a personal curiosity of mine. I just enjoy the beach side, in all honesty.
Alright, well, I gotta pass by the Order of Dagon. If you all want to follow me, I gotta go past it to get back to the station anyway, so if you want to follow me, I can take you right to it.
Sure.
I assume we're like right next to the cars at that point.
Yes.
I'm like leaned up against my car, and I'm like, "Yep, let's go." And I do the knock on my car, like audibly.
three
enough
taps.
to
He
see-
just kind of looks at you and just walks over his car and hops in.
Okay.
We're all like desperate to find somebody who responds to it.
So you
I'm
guys
curious.
drive along this road right here, and then you pass by right here, and he kind of holds his hand out. You guys parallel park, and he kind of goes off.
Yep.
Upon arriving here, so
Okay,
this place has a statue. It looks to be a Minuteman that is pretty much just been laid to waste, and you
Wait till late.
laid to waste. Weighed to laced. You notice that there's a Freemason symbol above this building with large pillars, and below it you notice carved almost rudimentary. It says Esoteric Order of Dagon carved along and underneath the Freemason symbol.
I'm curious who this Dagon guy is.
I'm curious of why they took over a Freemason building.
Mm-hmm.
Does this look like the one from the photo? Or painting?
Yes, it does.
Strike a bit of a deja vu to anybody?
Yes, it does.
Uh-huh. Except there's a little bit of extra makeup on the front, yeah.
So what's esoteric mean?
Esoteric?
Yeah.
Uh,
Milo? Maybe? Alan?
I
You
thought it
two
was
are
more of a
smart, right?
club thing.
So esoteric basically means intended or likely to be understood, but only by like a small number of people with a specialized knowledge or interest. Basically means it's a very small group of people
So it is a
that
club.
It's
of
a
sorts,
club
or a
or
cult,
cult.
or whatever you wanna call it. You would ask the professor.
Yeah, that's why I said Milo or Holland. Like,
Fucking librarian.
Holland's too busy reading a book.
About
Just
esoterics.
looking it up. Yes.
Literally has a thesaurus. Worldwide
Hold on.
thesaurus.
All right, so I'm guessing all of you are getting out and going up to the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. You'll walk up to the door and then the door opens, and before you see a woman dressed in all white, a very odd-looking kind of crown is perched atop her head. Notice that her eyes are very large, almost bulging out of her head. She has very sharp collarbones, thin lips, and she looks at you. How can I help you?
Hi, we're looking for an Elizabeth Ropes.
That is I. How can I help?
Oh, hello, Elizabeth.
I didn't think we'd get this far.
Huh?
No, it's fine.
I
I thought we were looking for Marcia.
looking for both of them.
Elizabeth, and then also, do you have a Marsha there too?
No, Marsha's currently indisposed. She's currently with the Marsh family.
The Marsh family?
Yes.
Marsha Marsh?
Oh no, she's not engaged in that sort of way. She's with them.
I see.
Forming some sort of rights.
The Marsh family were the ones who founded Innsmouth, and so they get special privileges, according to our beliefs.
Elizabeth, do you know of a Brian Drummel?
I knew of one, yes.
No?
Yes, Brian moved away. We began courting, and one day he just left, and I decided to become a priestess of the Esoteric Order of Dagon, and he moved to Arkham.
And, how long ago was that? When you
About-
and Brian were?
About 15 years ago.
Have you all been in touch ever since?
No, as long as I know, he's still in Arkham. Is he in trouble?
You could say he is.
Oh no. He was such a sweet kid.
Hoping we can get him back on the right path. But, until we can find him, I don't know what to do. So, does anybody else have anything?
No?
Did you know his parents very well?
I did. They were very nice people.
Were they part of the order here too?
Yes. Everybody in Innsmouth is part of the order.
Pardon my curiosity. I'm not from here. I'm from Arkham.
I can tell.
Just a curious question. What does it take to become part of this order?
Well, first you have to accept Dagon, as, well, the one that you follow. After that, you have to take the oath of Dagon.
What kind of religious rites do you all take as?
You can't know what they are until you join.
Understandable.
Is there any sort of penalty for leaving afterwards?
Yes.
Jeff. What kind
I
of
assume
penalty is
those
it?
won't be disclosed.
They will not be disclosed, no.
That's understandable.
This is the most awkward conversation ever.
Yes, it is.
Can I help you all with anything else?
We need to speak with Marcia. Where exactly?
As I said, she's currently indisposed and cannot be bothered.
Do you know when she'd next be available?
I cannot say.
You cannot say, or you don't want to say.
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, if there's no more questions, I do have things I have to attend to.
What does it mean to have the water call to you?
It's a metaphorical meaning for us. It feels as if the water is our home. We were founded by fishermen, and to be at sea on a ship and working with the bountifulness that flows from water gives us life, and thus when we pass on, our life goes to the sea as well.
Huh. Interesting.
Okay, well, thank you.
We see our ancestors as being part of the waters and being one with them. Some of us even will go drinking by the seaside in hopes of communing with our ancestors.
Is Dagon the a singular deity, or is he part of like an hierarchy?
Pantheon.
It is a pantheon, yes. We worship Dagon and also Mother Hydra.
Mother Hydra.
Yes.
Okay. What are the other deities in the group?
So for us, that is it. If you happen to speak to any other people from the Pacific, mostly Pacific Islanders, they could tell you other deities, but for we have worshipped is solely Dagon and Mother Hydra since the foundation of Innsmouth.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's with the old Freemason symbols?
So, before the plague, many people here were followers of what you know and worship as God, as did we. After the plague hit, we noticed that many of the followers, in fact all of the followers of Dagon, were left, while the ones who refused to take and believe in Dagon and Mother Hydra were swallowed by the sea, or also known as the plague.
Mm-hmm.
And so we reinstituted these buildings and churches for our order.
Interesting. I got nothing else. Is Marsha is she here like you are, or does she do
She
something?
is our high priestess.
Oh, okay.
Also, Milo, roll me an archaeology check.
You notice the headdress she's wearing, the almost crown that she's wearing, is something you've never seen before. Like this matches no archaeological dig site you've ever seen, and it almost looks impossibly made by human hands.
Impossibly made by human hands?
Almost impossibly to be made. The curvature, the way it was designed is just alien to you. You've never found this in any culture you've ever studied.
You know, that is some fantastic headdress.
Thank you.
Is that part of your... Is that part of the order, or is it just something that you wear?
It is part of the order. It was passed on from the sea from Obed Marsh.
It was passed on from Obed Marsh?
Yes.
And who is Obed?
The one who founded Innsmouth.
The one who... Okay. I'm very curious. I'm an archaeologist, a professor at Arkham, the Miskatonic University, and I was curious if I could take a photo of the headdress for my personal research.
I'm sorry, I cannot permit that.
Okay, no problem.
Go ahead, Courtney.
So close.
You want to use 11 of your luck?
Shit.
But this headdress it wasn't made by Obed, it was made by the ones from, or made by probably Dagon and this Mother Hydra.
It was a gift from the sea.
Mm-hmm. Fascinating.
Wow.
Now, if you don't mind, I really must get back to my work.
No, thank you for your time.
No problem. If you have any more
Thank you.
questions, feel free to come back. And she slyly sulks back and shuts the door very, very softly.
Mary, the word I think you were looking for was indoctrinated.
Thank you. Well, I am officially getting vibes to go to the water. I had my dreams that pushed to the water's edge, and from what you saw in that journal, I could see a little bit from up above. I saw the sketchings, and they were very similar to what I was seeing last night. He said something about it calling to him. Maybe he went to the water's edge to go speak with his parents again?
You know,
That'd
what
be
she
very
said made me
thoughtful.
think that they do, well, water burials.
Mm-hmm.
Either that or those coffins are meant to be empty.
Well, he seemed to be just as surprised about it missing. Right?
Yeah, but what's... A lot of this stuff makes sense. Let's go hang out at the spooky lighthouse.
I'm trying to remember a time when something did make sense.
Go
Before
about 2 or
this.
3 weeks back.
Yeah, a month
That's the
ago.
glory of archaeology for you.
So we're going to the lighthouse?
Yeah, very slowly drive along the coastal edge and see if anybody's hanging out alongside the water.
There's only one person hanging around the water, and that looks to be a 90-some-year-old man who seems to be very intoxicated sitting on a bench.
Not who we're looking for.
Nice.
He's
Is
having
the
a good
lighthouse
time.
unlocked?
So you're just
Lighthouse
driving
open?
past, going right to the lighthouse?
Shall we?
Yeah, leave the old man
Alright.
alone.
You drive right to the lighthouse, and their caution signs are all gone.
And you see the lighthouse. The light obviously is not working, and the door is unlocked. It looks almost like kind of like a tour, like kind of a touristy area you can kind of go up inside of and see. There was also names kind of etched onto the center block walls, not center block, but the brick like inlay of the people who helped build this lighthouse.
Any names we know right now?
There's one.
Marsh.
Well, I'm sorry. There's two. Well, one of them says Obed Marsh, and another one that says sorry, Richard McGraw.
Richard McGraw. Hey Mary, your old man built this?
You don't know. You don't look up your lineage, but you don't remember having a father or grandfather named Richard.
Doesn't ring any bells by me. I grew up. Jesus, where the fuck did I grow up?
Jazzy.
I grew up in Putnam. That's not. It's not far, but it's not near here by any means.
Mary, I dare you, $20 to get look it up
dare you?
and go scream on the shore this evening. See if that lady's right.
To do what now?
Remember how she said people get intoxicated? You like that old man back there. What the hell is he screaming about?
No man wasn't screaming. He's just sitting at a park bench drinking.
Oh. Remember what that lady said?
She said that people would go drink by the water's edge and try to commune with their ancestors.
Drink what?
I'm assuming the harbor's water.
If you want to
Which-
drink out of that.
Personally, I'd rather not, after being told that there was an oil spill from the refinery.
And also,
Is there a scent of
found-
oil on the water?
No.
We found no evidence of that the entire time we've been here.
There's nothing that alludes to a oil spill.
How does the shore look? Any black sand spots?
Very, very, very clear.
You telling me that's an oil spill? I don't think so.
Vinny will kind of speak up. Remember who was it? It was over at the hotel. They were sick and said they were feeling better just by drinking the water. Something's wrong about that.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was one of the police officers.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the one that we just talked to in the graveyard? And it was an older fellow.
Was it?
Talking about Nathan?
No, one of the officers met us up at the inn and told us a bit and said something about the water being purifying for him.
Yeah.
That would be Andrew Martin, who is the chief constable.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it was the chief, I think. Yeah. So I stay away from drinking any water around here.
What's the worst I could do?
Yeah.
You've probably had bathtub gin in your time.
You never know.
Something in the water, definitely.
I would definitely like to walk up to the name plaque and just kind of run my fingers across where it says Richard McGraw.
When you do that, you suddenly have a flash of the ocean for maybe half a second.
Oh.
Oh, so
You okay?
Would you pinch yourself?
Yeah, something like that. She'll just kind of shake her hand off.
Let me get a look up top.
Right?
Is the top open?
Yeah,
See
the
on
top's
way up?
open. You can go all the way to the top where the light's supposed to be. You ascend the stairs and you reach the top. Where are you looking?
I want to pan. First, I want to look out, like on the shore. Just follow the shore a little bit.
Like kind of like
And
at
then,
the Devil's Reef, or kind of like just at the coastline.
Devil's Reef.
All right, roll me a spot hidden check. Well, you think looks almost like a seal, kind of like for half a second looks like it kind of dives into the water off of the reef.
I'll look into the harbor.
You're looking at the harbor? Alright. You don't really notice anything minus the fact the road is dead ends at the end of the harbor. On the inside of the harbor, you see a few fishing ships. Go ahead, Dan.
I would have just kind of muttered. I thought I saw something dive off the rock over there. Looked like a seal or something.
I look out that way too.
Roll me a spot hidden.
Come on, low numbers.
Ooh!
You notice the rippling kind of the area where he points out, noticing that the water was recently disturbed in that area.
Yeah, something definitely dove in there. Looks like.
Come over and I'll take a picture with the camera.
Okay.
And then I'll take a picture of the harbor as well.
How much film you got?
I have quite a bit.
Yes, a lot.
It's got like a whole fucking backpack we didn't notice.
While they're having a party at the top of the lighthouse, I'm gonna have Mary go down to the shoreline and start just walking down the sand.
Okay.
Do we see her?
Probably gonna join her. Walter didn't go
So
up.
what are you doing? I'm sorry, say again, Mary?
She's walking down on the sandbar, I guess on the Devil's Reef side, that very narrow strip.
Okay. While you do, you notice that there is a 25, 26-year-old boy kind of sitting there, just kind of drinking whiskey. Looks at her. Oh, you here to talk to somebody too? Gotta wait for nightfall for that.
Maybe.
Wait for nightfall.
Who are you by chance?
Name's Edward. He extends his hand out to shake yours.
She'll reach out and shake his.
Yeah, she's a beauty, ain't she?
She is. I've always liked the breeze off the ocean.
Can't wait to join my forefathers. Where are you from, Mary? I don't think I've seen you around.
Down south in Arkham.
Oh, okay. Don't mind me. I gotta go. And he kind of stands up and just walks off.
Hey, do you mind if I ask one quick question?
What?
How late do you need to be here to speak with the ancestors?
Well, no offense, outsider, but you won't be able to talk to any of your ancestors.
I saw my last name inside the lighthouse.
What's your last name?
McGraw?
Come back around 9, 10 o'clock. The curfew's out, but just make sure you're alone.
Thank you.
No problem. Just kind of walks away.
Do we see that she had walked out that way and was
Yes.
talking to the dude?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In the top of a fucking lighthouse, of course you see fucking everything. You see Vinny downstairs fucking practicing boxing.
I guess,
Bet you $10 she's gonna try to meet somebody. What do you think? Anybody?
I mean,
Are you guys
can't
in the
really-
fun?
Can't really make a bet when I agree with you.
Yeah, this is the same.
Alright, let's get down there. And
For
see what
shits
she-
and giggles, $10.
$10. We'll shake on it.
We shake.
Shake it. Like that's too wild. Have a last name beyond the little lighthouse? McGraw? How many McGraws do you know?
One.
Yeah, just
Well,
the one.
apparently two now.
Alright, let's get down there and see what that dude said to her. She looks rather deep in thought.
You guys just bet like
Yep.
over $100.
Yeah, $10 is a lot of talking back then.
I
She's
just
just going to be
mentioned
sitting on the
inflation.
sandbar, by the way.
The actual inflation is $137.16 for $10.
Woohoo! It's like a whole paycheck.
That's chump change for me. What do you mean?
Yikes! That's my spending level. That's my entire spending level.
That is. Let's see here. What's my spending level? You even want to know what my spending level is?
That's like me betting on a
imagine
Super
it's
Bowl game.
ridiculous.
Alright, what are you guys doing next?
Gonna go
I
meet
guess
old
we're
Mary on the beach.
Yeah, we're going back down there to talk to Mary and see what happened.
She's just sitting on the sandbar. She probably would have taken Edward's place and just sat there and stared out at the ocean.
Hey, Mary.
Huh?
You have a nice chat?
Brief.
What's going on?
Some drunk kid. Well, not really a kid. More of an adult, but just a local that's been drinking.
I was about to say, careful who you call kid.
You seem deep in thought with what he said to you.
He asked me if I was coming by to try and talk to the ancestors.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him no, and he asked where I was from, and told him Arkham, and he took off.
You think he might have been who we were looking for?
No, his name was Edward. Didn't seem like he was trying to hide anything when he said that.
Can we tell if she's hiding anything?
You definitely can if you think she is.
I want to roll for that.
Via psychology.
Hey, let's roll. Let's go to 30% roll.
Nice.
Does not seem like she's hiding anything.
You
I got
don't get
other
bonus
things on my
points for that
mind.
number.
Ignore that.
Oh my god.
No.
Hey, I have a 30 in psychology. Didn't expect
Fuck it.
Fucking poker face over here.
Yeah.
massive poker face.
Everybody else is doing it.
Do I spend half of my luck to?
God.
I see nothing wrong with that.
I bet you don't.
Yeah, asshole. What time is
Really
it?
kinda-
Watch.
It is about 5:40.
Anybody getting hungry?
I could eat something.
Oh,
More
yeah.
fish.
Sure. Vinny will look over to Mary. I don't think you're lying, but don't do anything crazy, alright?
I'm a nurse. We try not to do anything crazy.
Yeah.
Knowing you though,
And what is it that you think that you know about me?
I just walk off.
I'm just gonna have a raised eyebrow and look at everybody else. Like, anybody want to answer that?
I throw up my hands. Don't look at me. I'm just as crazy. You signed up to be a nurse. I signed up to be a marshal.
I'm just some dumb fox.
Yeah, he willingly gets hurt.
Yeah.
So
I get hurt.
I'm beginning to think that probably Coots and Mary didn't hear me when I said I follow Mary down to the beach.
Oh no, I did not. Okay, yeah, you followed her
I
down.
didn't catch
And,
that, sorry.
Did you listen to the conversation?
I was there.
All right. I don't know. As you're standing there with the conversation, by the way, you also feel a pull towards the water.
A pull towards the water.
Yeah, Walter feels almost called to it while he's talking about ancestors with Mary.
Almost.
Courtney.
You said almost home to it.
Yes, you almost feel home being on the water.
Okay. I probably would have, after the guy left, I probably would have talked to Mary about that feeling I just had, and if it
Feel
was
free to
anything
RP
similar
it.
to how she felt.
Rewind.
Yep. Rewind.
Yeah.
Yes,
Sorry,
yes.
Dan was asking
Yeah,
about the oven real
yeah,
quick.
yeah.
What were you asking Mary?
Just because apparently I felt a pull towards the water as well, and I would have described it to you and asked if that was what you were feeling.
Something like that. I haven't quite placed if I'm feeling at peace or at a panic yet. My dreams woke me up at a startle, and if I'm being honest, when I touched the name inside the lighthouse, it's another flash. I don't know what's going on.
A flash?
Images of the ocean. And just to see them again in that journal in the grave.
Well,
And again
I mean,
inside the photos that Holland was able to take.
maybe we can drive out here together tonight and I don't know, try.
I'll lend you my cameras.
This is a pre you guys coming up.
Yeah,
Right.
This is the flashback.
I was like, I was like, why didn't Walter do anything in this whole thing? It's like, whatever, it's fine.
Sorry.
I gotta learn to speak up.
Maybe.
Anyways.
Let me think on it for a little bit. Maybe.
Alright.
No. Let's fast forward. We're back to the present.
Yay!
We're all-
Everyone came up and started talking and blah 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 blah. Hey, we're back to the-
Yeah, whatever. And I walk off.
Yeah, that's where we left off.
So
Oh, was anybody feeling hungry?
Yeah, Robert reaches up and honks hard. Come on! Getting hungry over here!
where are you guys going?
Alright.
The only place to eat in
To the
town.
diner.
Feed them up.
Alright.
You're the only place that's not trying to murder
You
us.
guys go back to
Yeah.
the restaurant, and inside you see the German man looking, and he's like smiling and waving all you come in, and he sees Milo and looks away, and like looks down at the glass and like just kind of ignores the fuck out of you, Milo.
That's fine.
It walks over, all you want to take a seat. What can I get you?
Do you?
Yes,
do you
some
have
more of
any-
that wonderful fish.
Do you
Yeah.
have any? Do you have anything that's like imported? Maybe not local.
We do have a few steaks.
I'll take a
Uh,
steak.
Yeah,
Steak-
steak
steak.
sounds great.
Alright, so would you like some medium?
A medium rare.
Medium rare for you, okay. I can do
Medium will be fine for me.
that. Alright. It walks back in the kitchen, and about 5 minutes later brings out a bunch of beer, and he puts plates down. All of you get your food cooked exactly how you want it, except for Milo. Yours is well done.
Oh, get fucked!
Excuse me.
Yeah?
I think there was a bit of overcooking on my steak.
Oh, nine. There's been no mistake, unless there's something you want to sell me and all your friends here.
Tell you and all my friends. Like what?
Like, I don't know, what happens in the bathroom.
Oh, they already know about that.
Oh, they know you beat the shit out of me?
I didn't beat the shit out of you.
Mary's just gonna sigh and then reach over, grab Milo's plate, and put hers in front of where his was and take his. How about we don't fight?
I had no intention of fighting.
You
Should just start
speaking-
cutting it and eat
Speaking
it.
of which, I appreciate what you told me. It really helped out.
You know, starting with a sorry might help. I don't need my deputies fighting innocent peoples.
Yeah. It was fucked up.
I start cutting into the steak.
Alright. Does anybody want to do me a favor and do a read lips check?
A who?
What?
A what?
Yes.
Sure.
Wherever
What?
that is. I don't think I have any points in that, bro.
Glanzbares
Sure.
Gesicht.
Where's
I
the
Oh,
succeed.
fuck, that's one of those checks.
Wait, where is Reed Lips?
You have to have it to know it.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
Nope, don't have it.
Holland, you notice that he mouths this whenever he goes back to his bar about Milo.
Of course, I don't understand German.
Dan, any guesses? You should know one of them. What is Geist? Geist's face.
Yeah, Geist's face.
What that says is punchable face.
Oh, yeah, that's that word! No, that's a descriptor. And how the entire sentence is meant to be said is, you are somebody that deserves to be punched in the face.
Yep.
Like, if a German says that to you, that's the exact translation.
Basically, yeah.
You are somebody that deserves to be punched in the face.
Nice.
So are all of you doing anything in particular for dinner, by the way?
Other than swapping mine with Milo, no.
I'll keep an eye out the window.
Alright. Courtney, oh sorry, Mary, as you eat this, you notice it is the, most, tough, unflavorful steak you've ever had in your life.
Yikes.
That was on purpose.
The rest
Can't
of
be
you,
worse
your
than
steaks are great.
Can't be worse than the hospital food.
I look at her and see that she's not enjoying this.
Trudging through it.
It's on me.
Damn straight, it's on you.
So, just to let
Stop
you guys
being an asshole.
know, it is getting late. You can tell that he's starting to get a little bit paranoid, being like, just reminds us, it's almost curfew.
Understood. We're almost done.
Thank you.
Yeah,
What time was curfew again?
10 o'clock.
Alright.
Well, Mary will give up on her steak about halfway through it and just eat the rest of the sides and just push the plate back towards the middle. Alright, well, I think I'm good.
If I would have offered my sandwich if I noticed that, half of my sandwich if I noticed Mary was, dying through this steak.
I cut a sizable piece off and put it on her plate, here.
For the rest of you, the steak is amazing.
Honestly, I'm fine. It's a lot to chew. My jaw's a little tired.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, this should be better.
Notice once you guys get done eating, he kind of starts collecting up the plates and the glasses and starts going in the back and cleaning, and he goes over and flips the open sign to closed, and he just seems very on edge again.
Yeah, let's go, guys.
Did
I
I
can
see
catch-
anything out the window that entire time?
No,
What's
you
the
do
clock
not.
say?
The clock is currently reading 9:15.
If I
Okay,
catch
cool.
Mary alone, I'm gonna offer her my cameras if she decides to go to the shoreline.
You don't know she's going to the shoreline.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm offering if she decides.
Oh, just this off the blue?
Yeah.
Alright.
Although I know that I'm going to lose $10 out of it if she goes.
I think the way you would want to word it so it makes sense in RP is you offer up your camera in case she needs it. There you go.
Yeah.
You don't really know what she needs.
What? Yeah. Hey, if you thought about going to the beach, let me know, and I'll lend you
Yeah.
my camera sometime.
Yeah, something like that.
My camera's always available if you need it.
That's what I would say.
There you go.
Thank you.
That's a good one.
I was thinking about possibly going in the early morning.
Okay.
So, I appreciate that. And she'll take it anyway.
As we're finishing up and getting ready to leave, I want to take $20 and go up to the dude and be like,
Jesus.
"Hey, I want you to know I really appreciate the meal." And I go to shake his hand, or I offer my hand for him to shake,
He slowly
With the-
extends his hand.
and I've got the money in it.
Alright, he takes it and looks at you and goes, "Don't do us again."
I just wink at him and walk away.
Puts in his vest coat, and whenever you guys are walking out, he's locking the door and heading out himself.
Just casually hands him like $260.
Christ!
You want to know what my spending limit is?
A lot.
I imagine it's something ridiculous.
It is.
50.
He's
My
probably got
spending
a
level is
stack
50.
in his wallet.
I don't think we all understand that Vinny has that much cash on him too.
Yeah, Vinny, and Milo are the two richest people in the party.
I'm one of the broke boys.
Where are you all headed?
I could.
Look.
I assume back to the inn.
I'm a broke boy, but I get to use the fun toys.
You head back to the
exactly.
Gilman House Hotel.
Mary would have been riding with Walter.
Okay.
What are with the other four doing?
Well, I've got my own car, so I'm driving my car.
I think we established that. I think it was like Vincent, Milo, in the same car. I think.
And then Robert and Holland in the other?
Yeah. I think so.
Okay.
Yep.
Then on the drive back, Mary would turn to Walter and say, I'm going to pretend that I left my wallet or my purse back at the restaurant and have them think that we're turning back around. I don't want them to follow us up there.
Gotcha.
And she's going to stuff her purse somewhere that's hidden.
Alright. You all pull into the Gilman house and go ahead and RP it.
As they arrive, Mary is going to open the door, step out of the vehicle, and then look very pale in the face and go, oh gosh darn it!
What'd you do?
I think I left my purse at the restaurant.
Robert
I thought I
looked at his
grabbed
watch.
it,
It's 9:51.
Are you sure it's not just in the car somewhere?
but I'm sure. I always have it slung around my shoulders.
When's curfew? Let me check my notes.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock, yeah.
Walter, would
Got
you mind
9
taking me back
minutes.
there, please?
Yeah, I'll step on it too.
Alright, so before we get to Courtney and Adunno,
I mean, are you really sure? Let me double check in the car for you.
Let me go spot him.
I'm sure.
Let me
trust
let
me.
me just go ahead and like let me just take a look in there.
Wow! Get lost!
yeah, you're right. You left it. You left it.
Shit. I'm sure.
It's
And
just
trust
not
me,
meant to be.
I'm
All right,
kidding.
you
So,
men are able to carry your wallets willy-nilly, but us women have to carry them very close, otherwise they get taken. I'm
So-
very sure that I always carry it over my shoulders.
For those of you, you come back to the area. By the way, Quincy's gone. Quincy left this morning.
Son of a bitch.
Give me a drink.
I see
told
darkness. Okay.
Whatever.
I go back to my room, see that he's not in, and I'll start setting up my dark room again for processing the film that I got today.
Okay.
I have a
I'd like
question.
to help him
Yes.
since he's taking a lot of photos, if possible.
What is your question?
Okay, my question is, I know there's the curfew. Are we still allowed to be like outside of the room, like in the?
That's what the answer in half a second.
Okay. let's-
Those of you who don't go right to your rooms, the owner of the hotel ends up coming up and he starts saying, all of you need to go into your rooms. We had a grave robbery last night, and I've been ordered by the police. I need to lock all of you in the rooms for your own safety. Don't worry, you have keys to be able to get out perfectly fine. Just I have to lock you guys in to make sure you guys are safe.
What?
Understood.
You have your room keys. You'll be fine.
Whatever.
Milo.
Alright, my room.
Fucking Vinny looks over at the dinky ass bed. Fuck.
Yeah, with your
All right.
fucking legs that stick up.
All of you begin to hear and you realize that there is a deadbolt beyond the door, which you have previously seen that he actually slid over the door. It is not the key. So he has now actually locked you into the rooms.
Yeah, that's what I would have immediately checked.
Son of a.
Moving over, actually no, correction. You hear the like the from the fire station. Eventually you hear footsteps coming up the stairs. And you hear another set of footsteps that along with it.
Like squishy?
Like squishy sounds.
Okay.
And it gets closer to you, Robert, and then passes your door. Closer and closer to you, Milo, passes your door. And then you hear the door at the bottom open up and shut. Now, the rest of you want to keep that map open. Now for Mary and for Walter. Where are you all going on the Innsmouth map?
So I probably would have driven back, like, taken off back towards where the shop was, and then, or not the shop, the restaurant, and then immediately, like,
Did one of these?
as soon as I was out of sight of the Gilman house.
Going to the
I would've
lighthouse?
turned. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. You make your way to the lighthouse.
Knowing that it's like past curfew or whatever, I try and put the car in a place that's a little out of sight from the main road.
Alright. When you do that, you kind of, park in an area where is kind of off vision of the road. And you notice there's actually probably 10 to 15 people gathered here.
Oh.
Are they down at the far side of the lighthouse?
Yes, they're by the water.
Okay.
Looks like we're not alone.
Nope. That sounds like about the time that they wanted us here. I think that I met Edward. Oh, geez, that didn't work. I met Edward around this point, maybe? That little indent?
Yes.
Okay. Does that seem like where everybody's congregated from there down? Or are they further
kind
down?
of scattered along the shoreline.
Okay. So from where we're at, would I be able to see anybody over on this end?
No, that area is kind of barren.
Be right back.
Okay. Let's try down here. I don't want to catch the attention of the locals.
All right. I just kind of follow her lead.
Alright. You go sit.
Yep, go down to the sandbar and go sit out by the ocean. Though she is kind of glancing down to see if anybody else might be doing anything in particular.
Nope, they're all just kind of sitting and drinking and waiting.
Seem like they're drinking from bottles, or are they scooping out of
Bottles.
the ocean? Okay.
Eventually, I need both of you to make me a spot hidden check.
Can I do a listen check for behind?
We'll get back to you in a minute.
Okay.
Alright. Both of you noticed almost like sharks. Little things appearing in the water and slowly swimming towards the sea. And it's 1, 2, 15, 20, 30, 300, 500, 700. These things are slowly appearing. The dorsal fin appearing out of the water, moving towards the shoreline.
What the fuck is that?
Both of you roll me a sanity check.
Oh god, no.
Oh boy.
Alright. Mary, roll me an intelligence check. Okay. Mary, roll me a 1d3. Walter, roll me a Mary, roll me 1d6. Walter, roll a d6. You're gonna take 1d3. So you're gonna half whatever your score is. So you take 1 point of sanity loss, Mary. You take 2 points of sanity loss, Walter.
Is that max or current?
That is current.
Okay.
Are you gonna stay or are you gonna run?
I mean, I feel like we're in this.
Mary doesn't seem to be moving.
Alright. Eventually, you see these things hit the shoreline, and you slowly see these things rising out of the water. They
She pulls out the camera.
appear to be a humanoid fish, human amphibian-like traits. They have this grayish-green skin and a glossy, slippery kind of skin with white stomachs. They have scales and a rigid back, as well as webbed and clawed hands and a gilled neck. As they arrive out of the water, they look to be about 7.5 feet tall, kind of emerging out.
What the fuck? Are you seeing this?
She's going to hand Walter Holland's camera. Do you know how to work that?
I think so. It's just the button on the top, right?
As far as I know.
Alright.
She has not taken her eyes off the fish thing. She has just pulled the camera out and just passed it over to Walter.
And to wind. You have to
Are
wind to
they-
the next frame.
Are they coming up where we are as well?
They're coming up everywhere. Do you see one emerge before both of you and begin walking towards you? And eventually approaches both of you. And it looks down.
You are my ancestors. No.
What do you know of Robert McGraw?
I am Robert McGraw.
Were you a founder?
Yes, you are my great-granddaughter. He is my great-nephew.
Whoa.
Now she'll turn away from it and look to Walter. We're related?
I mean, if we can, maybe, I don't know. And he's gonna like angle the camera up towards it and kind of snap a picture real quick.
Give me that.
You notice when you did that, that almost every single thing just stopped and turned and looked at you, by the way.
Would I know how to remove the film?
Oh, that's a good question.
Just hit whatever.
The big question is, does Holland remove any of the old film in it?
Yes, I did.
Oh!
Yeah, we basically have a new roll of film. So it's just whatever pictures we're taking now,
Right now.
are just going to be lost. And the camera.
Now would be a good time to run.
I don't think you're gonna be able to do that.
By the way, in the Discord, I am sharing to you, all of you, what these things look like.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ew.
Oh no.
Beautiful.
Cool. What the fuck?
So, yeah,
Oh, no.
would I
Murlocs.
know how to remove the film from this thing?
It would
Is
have.
that somewhat common knowledge?
Yes, it's fairly common knowledge. Although, that is a fancier camera than you've really seen.
So here, do me a favor, roll me a no, just roll me a heavy machinery check.
The machinery.
Correction, roll me a mechanical repair.
Okay.
That's your one thing, right?
Come on, buddy.
You know how to take the film out.
Okay. I'd like to quickly try and remove the film and like palm it,
All right, you palm it.
and then hand him the camera.
You feel his hand touch you, the webbed fingers kind of sliding along your arm, and the wetness from the ocean as he takes the film and he chucks it into the ocean. And
Okay, so he just grabs the film.
yes,
Okay. I'm cool with that.
He just grabs the film or the camera.
the film.
Film.
Okay.
Were you
But
calling
I thought
us
you
here?
tried to palm the film.
Yeah, I was trying to like hide the film, but that's a better.
Dagon, what's calling you?
Dagon?
Yes, you wish to join your family within the waters.
Like right now?
It will come, you will fill the call, and you will join us within the waters, and you will be with us.
Why have I never heard of you?
My family left Innsmouth after I journeyed into the ocean. Same as yours.
It's a lot to take in. May we come back another night?
You will come back regardless. You will be drawn to it.
Will we look like you?
One day you will.
Is there any other knowledge you would like to share with us?
I would show you our home, but you are not yet ready.
Fair enough, I don't have the gills for it.
They will come.
That would make going into the ocean easier.
For us to be ready, I assume we would have to join the Order of Dagon and go through their rituals.
Yes.
That sounds like fun, right, Mary?
She doesn't seem to have any kind of lightheartedness to her face. She's staring this creature down.
It was meant to be as kind of a sarcastic. That sounds like fun.
And she's not reacting.
Okay.
She seems to be taking this very seriously.
So, what do we do now?
Go join Dagon. And come back tomorrow, and I will show you your ancestral home.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Though you might not know me, know that I love you both.
Thank you.
And back to the hotel.
Jeez.
Oh, I've been waiting for this moment for so long. Alright, so the rest of you at the hotel, what are you doing?
I'm trying to listen at the doorway to see if I can hear anything going on the other side.
As you try to listen, you put your ear up to the door. Roll me a listen check.
Listen check. come on. Yeah.
Robert can also listen if he wants to.
Yep.
Robert, you should listen.
Yep.
DM
So what's
said,
in there?
Try again.
Oh, there's a spooky fog on the map. There it is.
Alright, you put your ear up to
Yeah.
it, and you hear a man.
I never meant to hurt anybody, Mother. I was just trying to live.
You have drawn too much attention to us. You must come with us to the sea before they apprehend you.
Mother, please listen to me. I had to do what I had to do to survive. Arkham is a harsh place. It's not like Innsmouth, Mother. Please understand. I know I committed crimes. They found out I dug up your grave. A bunch of outsiders have been nosing around, and it's just been...
I don't want to hear any more of this. You need to come with me and make your transformation complete.
Yes, Mother.
That's what you hear.
While you're doing that, I'm like looking at you like I can't hear anything. All I hear is like mumbling and.
Oh, you hear his mumbling and stuff like that. Like, it's very hard to make out.
You see Robert, like, he'll close his eyes and kind of listen to it. Like, his eyes will kind of like flutter at like the weird part of the conversation. And simply write you a note.
Fucking Vinny and fucking Holland are still stuck in their rooms. You two are also stuck in your rooms. They're just like pacing around during this fucking conversation as Mary and Walter are getting a full-fledged fucking mental break from a fucking fish.
I run back up to my room. I open my guitar case and proceed to get the contents. And I want to try Mary's door.
Mary's door is unlocked. The side door is.
How about this one?
That one's locked.
Yeah.
Where would the lock be?
The bolt on the outside?
Yep.
You remember about 2 feet above the handle.
Do I see the bolt from this side of the door?
No, you do not.
Does the door open in or out?
It opens out.
We're gonna do this. It's gonna be loud regardless.
Yeah. Yeah.
Luckily, they're at the end of the hallway. They're trapped. Because I point towards the bars and the windows.
Well, yeah. Can't get out regardless. I want to test the strength of the door real quick, Coots. Like, give it a quick shove.
Roll me a strength check. You hit it, you feel it kind of rebound back, but it budged a little bit.
Alright.
Going double shove?
Yep.
Alright, let's do this. I ready my gun too.
3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah! Boom!
You bust down the door.
Not to be too nitpicky, but am I on the other side of those shots?
They didn't shoot, they busted it down via
They
their
shoulder charged it.
I'm assuming you heard that. Not very.
I'm gonna
Yes.
like. I'm gonna point towards like the corridor for Robert to like keep watch, and I'm gonna run over and like unlock the other guys' doors and be like, "Hey, come out. We need you."
Yeah, this is keys. work for that?
It's just a deadbolt, right?
Oh, it is just a deadbolt, isn't it?
Yep, you just.
And then, yeah, just do it to all of them. Hey, come on.
What's going on?
Our guy's at the other end of the hallway.
And you see Robert with a Tommy gun leveling it down the hall.
This corner.
And then, yeah, we'll get to the corner and say, come on, I'll be right after you.
Take the lead, I guess.
Yeah, let the Tommy gun take the lead.
The gun ain't gonna be too good if it falls.
Oh, don't worry, I got it. Bang on the door.
Are you? And you hear a voice inside. Hello?
Brian! I know it's you, Brian Drommel.
There's no Brian Drommel in here. That's not my name.
You're gonna lie to a federal officer, Brian?
I'm not lying. I'm telling you the truth. That's not my name. It's just me. Just give me a little bit and I'll be right out, alright?
Nope.
Uh-huh. We'll be waiting. I hit the deadbolt.
The door is still locked by the key.
I put my ear against, I want to put my ear against the wall. Not the door. Kind of like we're... God damn it.
Back up.
I'm gonna cover his other exit.
Yeah. Vinny gets on the other side, ready to kind
If I
of.
hear him fucking with that window, I will go through the door.
I'm gonna double check my room. I unlock it and I double check, like, the door.
It is still locked on his side.
The door in my room.
Oh, the door in your room's good. The one that like is branching to his room, that one is still locked.
Yeah.
Vinny
This guy's-
whisper over. Sure.
I really shouldn't give them any time to escape. So we
Sure,
should
this is
stop.
even the guy.
Listen. He was talking to someone or something about digging up their grave, and he was calling it mother.
Yeah, it's definitely.
So whatever it is, his mother or not, now things are getting weird.
Yeah. We cannot let him escape. We just need to get it through.
You don't have to tell me twice. It is weird.
Kind of
Right.
bang on the door again. Come on!
I said, give me a second.
Yeah, I've given you like a whole minute.
You don't want me to open this door, I'm telling you.
Who's in there with you?
Nobody. It's just me.
Are you sure?
Yeah?
Something about Arkham being a harsh place there, Brian?
I don't understand what I have to do to live.
And what's that?
A lot. No, I'm willing to just act as if none of us were bothered by this. And you just let me walk out. You'll never see me again. Nobody
That's
has to
not how
get
this
hurt.
works. What do you mean nobody has to get hurt?
Nobody has to get hurt.
Threatening a federal officer?
I should
I'm
be
not
telling you
threatening,
that.
I'm telling you that. Nobody's gonna get hurt if you just let me walk. You'll never see me again.
No, you can walk out here, and then we can take you back to Arkham.
And with that, combat starts.
Oh, yay.
Door swings open.
Can't see Shadow.
Fuck!
I can't see anything because I'm behind you,
I
Robert.
just see
He's
one thing.
Now I know what to do.
Well, do you want the sanity check now or after?
He's going to run out and go right for you, Robert.
Okay, let's rock.
Oh, it's ugly.
Alright. Unarmed attack. That hits.
How does dodge work? You call the dodge before the hit or something like
You call dodge, and then you roll a dodge check.
that? Okay.
And depending upon the success you get, will determine how much damage you take.
Would I be able to dodge?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'll try. Shit!
Nope. So he comes out and he basically just decks you in the face, and you take 5 points of damage.
Ow. I'll go ahead and... Whoop!
Yep. Holland, what are you doing? By the way, this is unlocked now.
The scuffle is out there. I was hoping to like catch him in a crossfire or something.
I mean, you can. I'm pretty sure. If he tries anything.
Yeah. I'll probably just get to a position where I can see through that doorway.
All
Get
right.
up next to here and I'll wait.
Out steps this.
Oh,
Get him, Vinny!
And Vinny, it's gonna
Fuck
attack
him up, Vinny.
you.
I'm a dodge.
Alright, roll a dodge. Ooh, that's not good.
Where is
Dodge is on your main
it's in
page.
skills.
Oh, it's under skills, my bad.
Oh wait, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's in the
Alright,
top
there we go.
right.
Alright.
Holy shit, your dodge
So
is
Holy
fucking
fuck.
she swipes
astounding!
you, and she misses due to her fumble and hits her son.
fucking
Ow,
what the
mom.
fuck is this? Billy,
And it did
no.
a decent bit of damage to him. Milo.
How tall is this motherfucker?
Who?
Both of them.
Brian's about 6 foot. The mom is about 7.5 feet tall.
Okay, can I like get around Robert enough to shoot at Brian?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of like, I guess,
Mind
shove
you,
myself
arm point
to-
blank and shooting around a friendly, so that's gonna be -1. Must be +1 penalty points.
plus one penalty
P.
for point blank.
Yep.
So very loud.
+1 P.
Okay. So I don't get a bonus for being up close. It's actually a penalty.
Yes, because you're up close and there's something in front of you.
Okay.
Not just standing like D&D. They're fucking moving about, and you're trying to get a shot off point blank. That's difficult. That's when there's
So
something in
there's
front
no
of you.
like, there's no like action to aim or anything to increase.
There is an action to aim, but that would take your turn.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna shoot at it.
All right.
Wait, is that okay? Yeah.
Holy shit! You made double. I.
Holy crap.
So roll
What?
damage.
007.
Full damage.
007.
Oh my god!
So you shoot him in the head, and he's just dead on the spot.
Fuck.
Hit them with a fucking, like, plus P.
Anything else?
Vinny just calls it like, oh fuck, what the fuck?
Sorry, there's some brains over there.
Jesus.
I think that's all you can really do, Milo.
That's like
Robert, get him.
rolling at disadvantage and getting a nat 20.
I've seen
on
Dan do
both
it
die.
twice. Vinny.
Whatever the fuck this thing is. Take
Oh,
it
by the
down.
way, before you do that, I need everybody to make me a sanity check that can see these things.
That's what I thought.
I almost forgot that. Very important.
But current sanity?
Oh, I failed.
Is it current?
Oh, no, I
Current-
succeeded.
Current sanity.
Oof.
The
Yeah.
one you roll?
I also succeeded.
Succeeding's not necessarily a good thing here.
Yeah, no.
I know.
Now roll me an intelligence check, all three of you.
Can I fail this one, please? No.
Yeah. I did a big brain.
Oh no!
Uh,
All right.
oh no.
All,
Oh,
all
no,
three of you
Vinny.
roll me a
Not Vinny
d6. Roll me a d6.
The ones who got it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
God damn it.
What the fuck?
All right. Hang on.
Fuck!
Hang on. All right.
Oh, I'm gonna start making a new character, boys.
So, Milo, Vinny, and Robert, all three of you, please roll me a d10.
A D10?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. God. Okay.
All right.
Oh, no,
So
this is-
there's good news and there's bad news. So I'm gonna message you each person what happens. So
Shit.
the
I hate
thing
this
is, I
system.
don't
So what
think
happens if we
anybody has
failed
it-
the sanity check?
If you failed it, you just would have lost some sanity, and it would have lost half sanity.
God, it seems so backwards.
So Dan got the worst one.
That seems so backwards.
Roll me a d10 for that, Dan. Milo. So that's happening for you for the next few rounds, unless somebody is able to snap you out of it. This right here happens to you. Roll me a d10, Milo.
Shit.
And Vinny, this happens to you. And I'm gonna let you know it is your leg, so don't worry. You can still stand, it's just you can't run or walk, but you can stand.
Wait, what? What?
And I dropped from that sanity, right? I think I'm gonna get an indefinite. Nope, I somehow did not get it. Oh, I did. Yep, there it is.
Yeah.
Indefinite and temporary insanity.
All right. So if you guys do want to roll a realization check, you can.
Oh, that was automatic for me.
Oh,
Because
was?
mine dropped below a threshold. Yeah.
Oh, that's why. Okay, yeah, you get indefinite. Hang on.
But I had a realization check.
Wait, is
An
that-
extreme
that-
success
that-
realization check.
So that means you snap out of it.
I'm just fucking
Well-
cursed right now.
You get an indefinite.
Instead of an
sanity.
indefinite, he gets an.
Yeah. Okay, so I
Temporary.
snapped out of that one. But I get the indefinite, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know what
That's
the
a.
realization
Do I need to roll a table?
Yeah, 1 sec. I have a table. Again, like I told you, you're good, Vinny. It's just your legs. You can't run or walk for the next few minutes. But you can stand. You can't run or walk, but you can stand. All right. So Dan, what'd you roll?
I need the table. I don't know where the table is.
I have it. So it's a 1d10.
Oh, 1d10. Another 8.
All right. This lasts for an amount of hours you need to roll a d10 for.
Wait, let me read this. Huh.
For the next 3 hours, that's what you have to do.
That's annoying.
Yeah. All right, back to combat we go. So, Vinny, do you want to
That's
start
fucking
punching?
annoying.
I'm gonna tackle this thing.
Wait.
All right.
To the ground.
So go ahead and roll me your fighting.
That's the skills, right?
Yep. I'm not even gonna roll it for it. You tackle it to the ground.
Yeah, it's on the ground. Able to punch it at least? Or no?
Since you tackled it, you did not get to punch it, but now it has disadvantage on attacks until it's back up.
So then just have it on the ground. Take this thing out!
Robert, please roleplay what's happening to your character.
Am I able to get shots off on this monster?
No. Did you read what your thing is?
Yes. Look what I typed.
Oh wait, I forgot. No, that's right. Alright, go on. You are allowed because I forgot you broke out of your temporary. You just have an indefinite right now.
Yes. For the few hours or whatever. Is this thing exposed at all?
Yes, because again, Vinny is not 7.5 feet tall.
In order to limit round exposure? Can I strafe off to the side here? And
yes.
I don't think
Okay.
it has attack of opportunity, so you're good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I didn't want my
There's no attack of opportunity.
I didn't want my rounds going through Vinny as well, so I kind of want to like, I don't know, shoot this thing in the head while it's fucking down. I believe I get +1B for.
By the way, for those who don't know, typically with Insanities, they want the DM to take over this. I trust in all your role-playing abilities to be able to do it, and me not having to do it for you. Go ahead, Robert.
Am I getting a penalty for Vinny being on him?
No, like I said, he's tackled him, and he's not like basically got him around the waist. So you have like his whole upper torso.
Okay, here's the first one.
All right.
Second one. Third one.
You get 3 attacks.
No.
Fourth one.
So remember how many shots that is per burst?
Fifth one. It's called.
So every burst is 3 shots. So times 5 by 13, like 5 by 3. That's how many rounds you
How it is in the book is however many you call. If
Yes.
it's full auto.
But the way it is a burst is
It doesn't have burst.
3 rounds.
It doesn't have burst.
All right.
It's full auto is however many you call, and then that's your action.
All right. I misunderstood that there. Is that your turn?
But yeah. 'Cause I don't think I can throw out. Oh yeah. Since this one doesn't have the actions, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay, yeah.
Holland.
It gave it a major wound though. God damn, this thing hits hard.
Holland.
I'm gonna step out of the room.
Roll me a sanity check. I like how Walter and Mary are just on a beach talking to their great-great-grandfather. All of you are just sitting here fighting a fucking deep one.
Oh,
No
nope.
big deal.
Fighting
alright.
your great granddaughter.
So you failed your sanity check, so you don't understand what this thing is, so you just lose sanity. So roll 1d6 and then it's technically 1d3. So you lose 3 points of sanity,
Oh, lovely.
but you just don't understand what this thing is. You're like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this thing?
I now have 69 sanity.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. Not understanding it. I probably can't get a good shot at it. With Milo and Vinny on it.
Well, Kutet stated that it's
It is a
on the
penalty
ground, but
shot.
the upper part is.
Yeah.
The upper part is
You
exposed.
don't want me shooting at it with
True.
a penalty.
That is bad, because if he does miss, there's a chance of it hitting you, and that could instantly kill you, Vinny. Because he'd be shooting down the hallway, and you're on top of it.
And meanwhile, I shot with a penalty, and
So what are you just gonna wait and see if you get an opportunity to fire at it, Holland?
Yeah.
All right. As this thing is pinned to the ground, it's gonna try to stab into you, Vinny.
I'm a dodge.
As a penalty point. It fumbled, so it misses horribly. There's nothing meant for it to hit, though, so it just kind of like thrashes about, and you get a better grip on it. Milo.
hey, so I can shoot it without any disadvantages this turn, right?
Yes. Other than the
Okay.
fact that if you shoot and you miss, you're probably gonna hit Vinny.
They come from the side where.
Can I get up close and shoot like straight down where Vinny isn't? Basically point blank.
Yeah, you can point blank it.
Just remember, it has a penalty for point blank.
That's dumb. I feel like I would get more of an advantage with point blank.
Hang on, I'm checking it.
Because
this is kind of DM call since the thing is on the ground and its head is fully exposed.
yeah, so like Vinny's
Also
literally
being
holding it
pinned.
still.
Hang on. Okay, so basically the way it works is if there's somebody in front of you and you're firing point blank, which is within a range of 5 yards, it is a penalty point. If you're firing point blank without anything obscuring your vision to fire at it and it is being held still, you have a bonus point.
So it's a bonus point.
So it is being held still. If you were just firing point blank, it'd be a penalty, but through the fact it's being held still by Vinny, you have a bonus point.
Fantastic. I'm gonna shoot at point blank then.
There's a lot of fucking rules in Call of Cthulhu, so I'm sorry, guys.
You're good.
Alright. Do that damage.
Can I shoot it again?
No.
Yeah.
Alright. Is that your turn?
Yeah, since I can't do anything else. I don't think.
Walter is at the beach. Mary's at the beach. Vinny.
Okay. Vinny has it in his grasp. Now he's gonna beat the shit out of it.
Alright. Roll a fighting check.
I would assume he put on his brass knuckles.
Sure. You can slide him on and just beat the shit out of it.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll that.
Normally I would say no, but because of where it's at, I'm just gonna allow it.
There's doom music playing from outside.
That's success. Roll damage.
I just clicked the die, right?
So all you do after that is click on DMG and it will roll damage. All right, you hit this thing once and then you hit it twice and its head just caves in and watery fish brain goes everywhere. So before you guys continue, Mary and Walter, while you two are at the beach, you begin to hear distant gunfire, and you notice everybody stops what they're doing, stands up, and turns towards the gunfire, and they all begin walking that direction.
No. Mary, you think maybe we should follow suit? You know, kind of blend in?
Mary. Caught me.
Hello?
That was not me.
Mary?
I knocked on our wall.
Oh shit, god damn it. Fucking Mike. Mary seems kind of hesitant to go. I don't think that they can see us from here.
Is Fish Grandpa still here?
Fish Grandpa's making his way towards the gunfire.
Ah, okay. Fish Grandpa.
Yeah, I guess we should probably follow.
They're just walking that way, or are they walking up the road around? Or they're gonna try and walk through the harbor? Is that what it looks like? That's a DM question.
Say that again.
Does it look like they're gonna try and walk through the harbor, or are they walking up the road?
They're walking through the harbor. They're just diving into the water. Even the people are just like swimming, and they're going fast as shit through the water, like unnaturally, humanly fast.
You know, I have a sneaking suspicion. I think I may know where they're going.
Let's take the
Who
car.
else has guns? All right.
Granted, you heard one that went.
So we go back towards the car.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And start making our way back towards the Gilman's house.
All right. As you search his body, Holland, you notice that his body is extremely wet, including his clothing, like he just came out of the water.
Oh, that's fun.
The rest of you are still kind of in awe of what just happened. those of you who gained a temporary insanity, that temporary insanity is now gone. The one who still sustains an insanity is Dan with his indefinite.
Then he kind of like moves his legs. Oh shit!
Wait,
That's
holy
good.
fuck.
I can finally move him.
Are you good,
Maybe.
Benny?
I don't know.
Rob?
Hang on, sorry, I was getting my words of what I was gonna say. Let me pause this music. As Vinny was getting up, Robert would have, kind of muttered under his breath slowly. Vinny stands to his. I don't know how to RP this in the voice on demand, so you just gotta deal with it. Vinny stands to his feet. Milo does a potty check.
Rob, you
Milo
good?
addresses Robert. What do you want?
Hey, you good, dude? Like, what are you doing?
Milo addresses Robert's fortitude. I'm fine.
Kind of
You don't
slap
sound
him real
fine,
quick.
Rob.
Ah! Milo slaps Robert. What are you doing?
Why are you narrating everything?
Milo addresses Robert again. What do you mean? What am I narrating? Thing?
We need to get you checked out.
Milo continues to address Robert in concerning manner. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about.
I kind of looked.
I don't know
away
how
there.
to describe this.
Well, whatever we did here, I'm sure the town heard it, though. We should
Yeah,
be
we
ready.
we need to pack our things quickly.
Yep.
Like we found Brian, and that's fucked. There's not really much else we can do here, so let's. We probably need to get the fuck out of here. And I kind of walk into the room and kind of take a quick glance around to see if there's anything like particularly of value to snatch and
There's
take with
nothing
us.
of value in here. There's literally nothing. This dude came here to go to the sea.
Like no books, no.
Nothing. If do you really think you're gonna go to the ocean with a book?
I'm just trying to see what's up, dude.
Vinny kind of tries to grab Robert and kind of lead him towards his room. He's like, "Hey, bud, come on."
He would have been going there. Yeah, he would have been on the way.
Okay.
I was just typing.
Oh, and also, by the way, because all of you have seen Deep Ones, you lose the same value of permanent sanity and add to your Cthulhu mythos what you lost.
Wait, what?
Oh.
How much was that?
I gotta figure out how to do this again.
Not the what you rolled.
Wait, how much did I lose then?
You
I don't
rolled a
remember.
what, a 6?
I think,
Well, we
I,
add
think I
that to our
rolled a
Cthulhu
5 and
mythos?
everybody else rolled 6.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, that's your Cthulhu mythos.
Okay, so 5.
So I would have lost a 3.
Yes.
Wait, no,
Or I,
You would have gained 3 Cthulhu mythos.
probably.
I unlocked my door.
So, Walter and Mary, you two are
Oh.
driving back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on. I think I'm doing this
Yeah.
wrong.
No, you did it right.
Oh.
Alright.
There's a threshold.
Was it like 5?
It's based on your max and current. It's based on your max, current, intelligence, and power.
So as
Okay.
you two are driving back, you notice that the streets are almost full of these things, along with people. Like, it is probably within the thousands just moving towards the Gilman House Hotel. Silently walking as a mist from the ocean kind of is breezing through. You notice that the lights kind of from the moon is shifting through the clouds, shining on these things just walking towards the Gilman House as you're driving.
Didn't even know this many people lived here.
We should probably hurry up, and Walter's gonna like speed up and carefully try to avoid hitting people.
So I'm just gonna take all the film and anything that's getting processed and put it into a blackout box.
Okay.
And then if I have to leave the other processing equipment and chemicals, I'm going to.
Okay. So I'm gonna say Mary and Walter, you show up. They're about probably 2 minutes behind you, moving up. What are you guys doing? There's no evidence, Robert, other than the bodies.
Son of a fuckface. Do they have anything on him?
Nope. Other than
They're
his
just
clothes on his back.
Skinwalkers.
So we pull up, and the group of people is probably about 2 minutes away from the house. Is that what you
Yeah,
said?
they're about 2 minutes away. You can see them walking in the rear view about 2 blocks back towards where you guys are.
All right. I probably try to run in and see if we can't
Hey,
get
where's your
everybody.
camera?
Just get the fuck out.
Alright, you run in.
Walter? Yo, get your shit. We gotta go.
All right, packing, ready to go.
Guys,
Is there anything else
Walter.
in your rooms that you need?
guys,
Walter,
we need to
where's your
move
camera?
like now. There's like everyone in town is coming here. You probably have, I don't know, minute and a half.
Shit, get the fuck out of here.
Just
Walter,
dive
after
down the
saying that,
staircase.
just runs down the stairs back into his car. I assume Mary's still in there.
Yeah, she was keeping it warm.
Yeah,
Making sure it stayed
Kenny
running.
comes down to
Hey, where's the
put his
camera?
bag.
I think it's in the car. It's fine.
No, damn it. Fuck it, we don't have time. Robert, let's go. We're leaving.
Of course.
We all go downstairs.
Alright, you all head downstairs. When you do, you exit the Gilman house. You all hop in your cars. Mary, I'm guessing you're just sitting in the car?
Yes.
Alright. So, there you guys go. I'm going to put down a token, and we are now going to conduct you guys getting the fuck out of this place.
Buddy.
Now, mind you, the token is going to be this motorcycle. You guys have to guide yourselves out of this fucking town. That's why it's masked.
Hey, that's my bike.
Okay, well, I say we just start heading west,
West?
right? Yeah, we just start heading west.
It's gonna be a west, north, and then more west.
Yeah, we gotta go west, get across the bridge, and then just keep heading west.
Okay, let's do it.
You guys going
thought-
this way?
Yep.
Mhm.
What are you saying, Courtney?
I thought Innsmouth was north of Arkham.
Well, we came in from the west.
Yeah, we came in from
We
like,
came in
the
through the-
northwest area.
I think there were a couple other ways in and out of the city, though, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, but I think our shortest time route was back to Arkham was.
There was a bridge on the north side of town. You take it and you head west.
Alright, which way are you guys going?
I guess we're gonna
Keep going
cross the
straight.
bridge.
Keep going straight.
Yeah, we're going straight. Okay.
Going this
To the
way?
end of the fucking road. Yeah.
I keep moving the bike.
We can't. it's stuck.
Oh, he got to reveal a tiny bit more.
Yeah, there we go.
Take this right.
Take
Alright,
this right.
as you guys turn right, you run into a dead end.
Shh.
I think it was one back.
Sorry.
No, I think we just go to the. Let's
Just
just
one
go
more
till-
forward.
No, I think it's the end of the road. I
Nope,
say we go
there's
to the
one
end
more
of the road.
forward.
We make that one.
Okay.
Taking a right?
Yep. Take it right. And then we go left, right? Yeah, take left.
Which way are you guys going?
I'm just gonna keep following it. No,
Cross the train
let's-
tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Just
you
follow it till
guys
we get out.
get out. With that, you can close the map of Innsmouth.
Woo!
And with that, Dan, you lose your insanity. You all drive back to Arkham through the rain, middle of the night, and you ride back.
So, how much of my processing gear did I have to leave behind?
I'd say a decent amount.
Okay.
So you guys are right back at Arkham. No, 3 in the morning.
Let us never go there again.
They
Yeah.
probably
Lord
shoot
Mary
us
are
on
riding in silence. Or at least there's no radio playing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at this point, I'm just gonna basically just like autopilot back to my place,
Okay.
and I don't know if anybody's following, but there's plenty of rooms.
I would just follow like a convoy, basically.
Yeah.
Assuming
Yeah.
Walter's car is at the back.
Alright. I would show your house, Milo, but I'm trying to get through this, so I'm not gonna right now. Just he lives in a mansion. So all of you
Yeah.
are all of you going to sleep? Some of you staying up and pondering what the fuck just happened? What's going on?
Barbara.
Mary will stay up and try to logic her way through what she just witnessed. Attempting a science biology if possible.
Okay. So go ahead and roll me a biology check.
Milo's probably also going to stay up and do his research through books and other things of archaeological items.
Okay.
Colin's gonna take an inventory of what it is that he had to leave behind, so he can place orders.
Alright.
Sears catalog, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, so you get a good night's sleep. All insanities are gone, but you do not regain your current sanity. What do you guys do in the morning?
Wake up, stretch out, grab Thompson, go downstairs.
Alright. You head downstairs and you stretch out. You're seeing this massive manor.
I'm gonna be in the study, the library. You see like lights on in there, just off a little ways.
Is the radio
Yeah,
on?
go.
No.
Okay.
Oh, that's funny. I'll go up to the study, knock on the wall or door near it or whatever.
Yeah, come on in.
You know, you got a really big place here.
I get by.
Get
Whiskey?
by. Yeah, I'll take some.
I go to this globe, and it opens up halfway, and there's a decanter of.
Oh no, that's crafty. I ain't seen one of these.
You gotta know how to hide your things.
I'll keep your secrets.
I pour a few fingers for him and myself, and
Well, I don't know how to explain that one to the chief. Brian attacked us, and then I don't really remember.
I mean, we can't really tell him what actually happened. He'll think we're fucking nut jobs.
It's gonna take some really clever words to get by on this one. Might want to go meet with Dr. What the fuck is his name?
Yeah, are you feeling alright? You were kinda mumbling some nonsense towards the end there.
Yeah, I'm fine. What are you talking about?
I mean, you were, I don't know, narrating some shit.
Kids, would I remember this?
Yes. But it's very rough, like very hard to remember. Like it's like you remember bits and pieces.
Guess I was just thinking aloud. I don't know.
It's more than just thinking aloud. Every little thing somebody did, you were narrating it.
Weird.
I definitely
Do-
think a visit to the shrink might be good for several of us.
Yeah. Maybe I need an appointment.
You know. Has anybody checked on the others?
No, I think we were the only ones awake here.
Mary would have been up early, and she would have tried to find a piece of paper to do a rough sketch of the fish people.
I've got plenty of paper.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
So she'd be tucked away somewhere, doing her best at a rough sketch.
I didn't know Vinny would get up early as well. Just kind of probably struggling to sleep well, you know, having to wrestle a damn fish person to death. and then kind of hears the talking and the study, kind of invites himself in. Hey.
You're up too. How you feeling, Vinny?
I'd be lying if I said I'm good.
Yeah, looks like you'll need
That's
one
some
of these
crazy
too.
shit we saw.
And I grab another glass and push it towards him.
He'll take it and kind of nod. Thanks. I really want to go back to New York. Seriously. I haven't been back home in a while and all this crazy shit.
I think I'm gonna take some time off here after this.
I hear down south's pretty nice.
I've never been down south. At least not too far.
Mm-hmm. I probably need to check back in with the university myself. I've taken quite a few days off since dealing with this stuff.
Walter would probably poke his head and be like, "You got anything to eat around here?"
Oh yeah, I've got a kitchen. Just go down the hallway, third door on the right.
All right, thanks. And he just starts walking off towards the kitchen.
Speaking of which, you guys hungry?
I could eat, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I finish my whiskey, set it on the cart, and close the globe and start heading to the kitchen.
Alright.
Then he falls.
I assume at that point we kind of pass by Mary, if she's like close by. Say, hey, come get some food.
Huh?
Food.
I'm not hungry, thank you.
All right. Come in when we're in the kitchen when you're ready.
She'll just give a very quick nod and go back to what she's doing.
Colin, smelling the food cooking, wakes up, stumbles around, goes to find people because he's got to use the bathroom real bad. And
Is there a
needs to
cooking
know where it
thing?
is.
Bro, you passed like 4 on the way here.
How many bathrooms you got in this place?
I don't know.
What kind
I
of
lost count.
what
after
answer is
7.
that? Just go two doors down on the right.
All right.
Oh wait, no,
Walter-
that's the dining room. It's 4 doors down.
Okay.
Walter would prepare an extra plate of food and walk it out to where Mary was sitting.
She'll give a bit of a wry smile. Sorry, I'm honestly not hungry.
Well, it's here if you want it. No rush. And if you want to talk about what happened anytime, you know, just let me know.
Do you actually believe what we were told?
I mean, the stuff we've been seeing lately, I don't know what to believe anymore. Maybe that was, I was his nephew or something? Your great-granddad?
You were his
if that
great-nephew.
was- Yeah. Maybe we are related. I don't know. My parents never really talked about their parents too much. Never even thought to ask.
I never thought to ask if we lived anywhere but Putnam Village. It's kind of a everybody knows everybody and no way to hide it from each other place. You would think that growing up somewhere else and coming to live there, somebody would be saying something about it.
Probably. Yeah, I guess. It is kind of weird. I mean, we lived in a small town ourselves, so...
And that's where we're going to call session for tonight.
Otidote.
So, sorry for the shorter session. It's always helpful to stop after investigation instead of going right into a new one with the last hour remaining. So, we're going to go ahead and conduct the AAR. So, starting off, we're going to go with Walter.
Turns out I'm related to somebody.
Got him.
Cousin!
And I got a fish great, I don't even know what that relation would be. Great uncle. Okay.
Great unkfish.
I don't know, something smells fishy to me.
Got him.
Anyways. Bazinga. I don't know. It was fun. Definitely a twist that I was not expecting at all. Yeah. I didn't really find any. You know, here's something. I don't know if there's a way you can do this, Coots. It's kind of probably like a mechanical thing, not a mechanical thing, but something you would do in game. But like whenever we have the party split like that, the other people are in the they were in the hotel or whatever place is called.
No.
I can't see anything going on in there. It's just a black screen for me.
Yeah, I can't separate between you guys and them.
Okay.
I wish I could, but I can't.
That's just something that would help me out because I have some trouble with theater of the mind. That's just a personal thing for me. It's all good.
All right. Anything else?
Nah, that's it.
All right, Mary.
I had a good time with this one. There was definitely much more RP side for Mary to connect with on this one. It seemed like the dots were connecting even before this one, that she definitely needed to go to the ocean. And this one kind of drew the conclusions as to why. So it was neat. It was very interesting to see that actually come full circle across multiple sessions.
All right. Anything else?
No?
Holland.
It was very interesting. Wasn't sure where we were going with this right up till about halfway through it. Really nice. Words now leave me.
Words have escapeth.
Yeah.
What are words?
All right. If they come back to you, just let me know.
Will do.
Robert.
Wow, fun. There was a lot to see, a lot to do here. It was kind of this one almost felt inevitable at the end. I don't know how to properly explain it without it sounding like weird or unexplained. But it was kind of fun seeing more party dynamics and people getting a little bit of RP in.
And see, the fun thing there is, like, if it felt like I rolled you guys, I didn't. There were 3 different outcomes that could have happened this session, and you guys just went with the full steam ahead, get the bucket of Innsmouth ending.
Ending.
I don't think we had enough ammo to take on the whole town.
Oh no! One of them is that you all go to your hotels, get locked in the fucking rooms, don't look out, discover the guy in the hotels, one of them wait for mom to leave and detain him. You never would have known they were fish people. You just could have left fucking Innsmouth without any of this happening.
Oh wow.
No.
Well, except for Mary and Walter going to the...
Well, that was your call? That was free will.
You could have not gone, and still would have never known.
Oh,
True.
so who lost that bet?
I did.
Oh yeah!
Oh, yeah.
$10!
Do we
Well,
want to do
and
a
I
quick
have-
rewind to them joking about a bet?
Yeah, we'll do that next time. Robert, anything else you got?
I need to get rolling on a backup character.
Starting to go insane.
Yeah, but never, ever, even for like the one-shots, have rolled good on power checks.
Wow.
Oh, don't worry, there is a way to bring up that sanity. Not max, Kurt. And don't worry, next session you'll be able to get some good old therapy.
Yeah, but that takes a while.
It does take a while. All right. Anything else, Robert?
So yeah, I'll need a backup character because it'll take a while.
Yeah.
Nope, that's it though.
All right. Milo.
Turner.
Freaking didn't know 38 Special was gonna be that powerful.
Whoops.
But when you get this extreme, you get a big damage bonus.
Yeah, that was insane.
That fucking meme Turner posted just now.
Man, Pops settled.
The 38
Smacks him.
special.
Ow, mom.
Boom!
Some brains. I had fun. I feel like it was a little chaotic at first, but then we started to get more, I guess, focused on what was going on, and then that's when the RP and like all the events started happening, and it's always fun to do combat.
Anything else?
No.
Alright. Last but not
We're
least.
finally-
Sorry, go ahead.
We're finally seeing my my humble abode.
Indeed. Last but not least, Vinny.
Yeah, it was good. Interesting conclusion to everything went into. I'm kind of hoping for the next investigation to be in New York or something, because we've only been like in Arkham and around the area.
I will say this: next investigation is not in New York, but it's not in the U.S.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
Who the fuck?
Well, anyways, it was combat was interesting. It gets a little frustrating when my character gets a sanity thing that really fucks with his whole character. But I got lucky that it was just my legs, and I was able to do stuff to help, so that was good.
Yeah, not all the insanities are debilitating, thankfully.
I mean, this one was, but I guess I rolled not my arms. Because if it was my arms, I would have been a little more upset. Because it's like every single fight we do is against eldritch beings, and then I just get cucked. So.
Don't worry, there will be cultists. Well, you
Anyhow.
don't have to worry about that.
I mean, but all in all, had a good time. Yes. Ready to see what's up next.
So to let you all know, now that we're done with Innsmouth for right now, every person in fucking Innsmouth, minus the German restaurant owner, is a deep one, or going to become a deep one.
Mm.
Everybody in the fucking... So if you wonder why they're being such assholes and want telling you to leave, that's why.
And what
We need more
can't
typewriters.
Mhm.
So yeah,
We need more 38 specials.
with that...
Goddamn!
So,
With that, I'm going to remind everybody, if anybody wants to change characters, you can do that after every investigation. Just let me know, and you can retire your current character and make a new one if you're not enjoying your current character. If you are, that's great. If you're not, that's great. Just let me know, and we'll remake a character for you. Other than that, Danny, I'm going to shut down the server, and we can do this another time. Yes.
Change the goddamn date to the 8th.
Ah, my bad.
You're throwing off my notes.
You threw off my groove.
I'm trying to make sure I keep the dates in line with the notes that I'm writing.
There we go.
Thank you.
All right. And with that, last question. Did everybody have fun?
No,
You?
No.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding. It was.
Yeah.
A
I will
blast.
give you a humor insight, Coots.
Yes.
Mary was going to attempt a knowledge for knowledge trade with the fish people,
Oh no.
but you lost to that.
What year is it, Goods?
It is 1923. Also, did anybody see that twist coming?
No.
no.
All right. We did a good job. Yay. All right. With that, I'm going to shut down the server and I will see you all next session, which is in 2 weeks.